Hello. Welcome. It is Saturday. I normally don't stream on a Saturday, but I'm here. Hello. Welcome. Today, simple little thing here. We are going to finish Pokemon Shield's main story. That does not mean once we see the credits we're done, because I am still planning on 100%ing the Pokedex, at least bare minimum in terms of the Pokemon that we can actually catch and find in Pokemon Shield. So, just long story short, I have to be done by 8:30. So we're gonna basically blitz this shit. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be a short stream today, but the whole point is I'm hoping to finish this little challenge of mine before Switch 2. So I'm gonna be streaming at least 2 hours every day. And that is le plan. Now, the real question is, will it be doable? I would hope so. I would hope so. But, you never know. You never know. You just hope so. All right. I'd say without further ado, because I'm not really going to be here for long, the only thing that's really happened since then is, if you were there for yesterday's stream, we were reacting to some Fantasy Life ads because of the new Fantasy Life that came out, and Dr. Narwhal, one of our mods, was constantly referencing a clip from Yokai Watch of basically a character getting, I mean, there's no other way of saying it than just receiving, I suppose, and apparently the Japanese dub of it was like red on the fucking copyright thing, and it got claimed. So, sorry for those who wanted to see Robanyan getting penetrated in the tuchus, but unfortunately, you will not be finding that here anytime soon. It's cut off from the VODs, and now I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm going to, give context to that when I turn that little segment into a video, because I do want to start doing that, where I turn things that aren't the main topic. I want to turn those into their own, dedicated videos, maybe edit them a bit, and just put them out there. Yeah, it's slop, but, whatever. Whatever. Hope you're doing good, Emerald. It's been a bit. It's been a hot second. I don't think you were there yesterday, so happy to have you now. La la. Alright. I'd say without further ado, let's begin. Welcome back to Pokemon Shield. We literally stopped right before the final tournament, and then, the whole fight two trainers, Eternatus, Leon. We just got to that. So, without further ado, let's just we're gonna blitz through the main story, maybe do some more Pokemon hunting if I can, and then afterwards, we'll do, post-game, maybe. I want to see how many we actually have in the Pokedex. We have currently 275, so I think it's literally 400 flat, isn't it? I think the dex of Pokemon Sword and Shield is just 400 flat. Galar Pokedex. How many Pokemon are in the Galar Pokedex? Just scroll down super fast until I see the legendaries. That'll hopefully give me an idea. 400 flat. Okay, so we literally are... we are almost 3/4 of the way there. And granted, we're not going to have, all 400 unless we have enough time to do a bunch of trading with people that have Sword. But the idea is to catch the Sword exclusive Pokemon. I want to do a Nuzlocke of Pokemon Sword. The challenge being the only Pokemon I can catch are Sword exclusive Pokemon, so that I can trade them to Shield to this playthrough through Pokemon Bank. But yeah, that's the rough idea at the very least. We'll see where we go from there, but today we are not going to worry about that just yet. I just wanted to see how much progress I have. Also, I wanted to see my league card. There's my precious baby. Look at her. Look at my precious baby. Gabathin, 94. Look at that. Isn't that a thing where you can flip it? Yeah, look at that. Oh, hell yeah. It's been 3 years since I've seen anything of Shield. We've been working on this for a while, to say the least. This will be part 10 of our little playthrough here, if you don't count all the times I had to leave, and I had so many internet issues for a while, and my game just crashed because it It hates me. It hates everything I believe in. But, you know, I do not mind. We're almost done with the story, which is good because the story, once we finish the main story, we get access to the final weather, which is weird. They locked one final weather pattern from the base game by, it's the fog, which makes sense. Out of any weather condition, it makes sense that it's the fog, because literally that's, Zacian and Zamazenta's whole vibe. So getting the end game and getting the fog unlocked kind of makes sense, because then you finally release the Sword and Shield Pokemon. Alright, so the next fight will be Nessa. Will it be Nessa, or will it be... Because if I remember correctly, it's Nessa, and it's either... I don't know, I don't remember. It's either... I know the three of them, it's Nessa, Bede, and Alistair. Those are the three. That or it is just Bede. Gatekeeping fog, I know. I want the fog to come, damn it, you know? I want it to be there. I think regardless, starting with Jormungandr, the only one that's not going to really be good in that scenario is Nessa. But even then, Vicious Rend is just insane. And we have a oh my god, we even have a speed nature? Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Trying to think if it's Bede, we'll have a bit of an issue because he'll have fairy types, but that would also have to be if he even had anything that was even remotely good against like, if I go first, I win, you know? That's like the best thing about Jormungandr. Mjolnir, I had my victory with Mjolnir, as Mjolnir completely, last episode, quote-unquote, last stream, Mjolnir absolutely solo-wiped Hop's team, so Mjolnir's character arc, I would, if I had to put it in that way, is done for me personally, so I'm good there. Gasleek fucking did amazing. Dark Crystal, if we do have Nessa, I'll start with Dark Crystal, although honestly, Dark Crystal would be good for both... Trying to think. Dark Crystal would be good for both... Ow. I'm trying to think, sorry. Dark Crystal would be good for both Nessa and Bede, although here's the thing. Okay, so here's the thing. Dark Crystal if it's Nessa, Mamagoon if it's Bede, and then Jormungandr can just take absolutely the piss out of anything else. Spurn and Gasleek had an amazing showing for the final gym leader, if I remember correctly, so I'm okay with not using them for now. They're just absolutely... They're my precious babies. Literally, Spurn's my favorite Pokemon ever made, I guess according to the chart, and then Gasleek has become one of my new favorite Pokemon of all time, mostly because it has the move Spore. I got merch now. Okay, yeah, so how about this? Would you guys be happy if I just quickly showed you the merch? So if you click the link on the pinned comment on the chat box, that is actually also... We did actually release the, we have the Dad Pog emote now, because I said I turned that into an emote when we saw that on the reaction of the Fantasy Life ad reaction, so if you want that, you can literally go for as little, you can literally pay like $1 a month on memberships and you get access to the emotes, so if that's something you want, go ahead and do that, I suppose. I tried to let there be a super easy, affordable option, because emotes are funny, and I think the more people that get access to emotes, the better. So even though I do have memberships, for the $3 and up tier, you get access to our lovely little Discord. But yeah, $1 tier, if you just want emotes and you just want to support the channel, literally that's the cheapest they allowed me to put it. So $1 a month, you get funny emotes to use on my streams. And I think you can use them on other people's streams, but that's also if you go to other YouTubers' streams. I don't know many YouTube streamers, so hey. You want to send me some cool ones, put them in the comments, but yeah, I have a merch thing, but it's not really an official merch site. It's a Redbubble. For those who don't know, Redbubble literally is make a PNG and we'll put it on a t-shirt. Like, it's a very drag and drop website, but literally they handle all the busy work for free, and I just get to just drop my art into stickers, pins. That's what most everything is. Literally, if you want stickers and pins of like the Miitopia campaign, and a bunch of thumbnail art I did over the past year. And then I also recently put the brand new PNG tuber avatars that I have, like the one of me on the cloud and the other one of me just standing up of the new design. I have those also up as stickers and pins. And I think I even made a special sticker and pin based off of the fact I got 5 wisdom teeth removed. That's why I've been gone for a while. So I have a sticker of that. You can even get that sticker in a holographic, if that's something you want, because I figured that's going to be a special sticker. And then the other thing is my KiRBiZoiD logo, the brand new one that I just made. It is available as a sticker, as a pin, as a magnet, as a phone case of whatever phone case you want, and it's also available as a shirt, a hoodie, and a sweater. I think those are the 3. I think that's everything. But yeah, the link above, it's literally KiRBiZoiD.redbubble.com if you want to check it out. I want to set something up where I can actually have like photos go on through like a slideshow and have that pop up every now and then to like showcase new designs. But that is something I will figure out sometime in le future. But yeah, the stickers I think can be as low as like $1, and Redbubble usually has a crazy good deal on stickers, on pins, and you like buy 10 for like $4 or whatever. It's like a pretty good deal for stickers. And then also I have sticker packs, so you can get multiple stickers in one sheet, and I like separated them into like specific themes and teams from like when it comes to the Miitopia stuff. So if that's something you're interested in, click the link in the pinned comment, but there's always a link in the description. It's always the first link in the description from now on, and then below that is memberships, and then my link tree if you want to know all of the websites I use to do my stuff. So that's about it. But yeah, it's KiRBiZoiD merch, but in the idea that it's just mostly stickers and pins, and then if you want my logo just on a t-shirt, you can do it, and Redbubble even lets you kind of customize the color of the shirt itself, and if you want it in the front or the back, it's completely up to you. But all of that said, yeah, if you want to support the channel, buying the Redbubble merch is great. Memberships are probably the best way, because you also get access to my Discord, where I actually hang out and chat with you guys, and it's really fun. And yeah, that's about it for the shilling, I suppose. But yeah, next we need the KiRBiZoiD logo hoodie made from real lamb curb wool. One day. Maybe if I grow out my hair again, maybe. Maybe. But yeah, I think the best play is to do Dark Crystal, because Dark Crystal, if we get Nessa or Bead, Dark Crystal will be good for either one. But if it is Bead, I'm going to switch off, and I'm just going to full on, I'm going to goon him. I'm going to goon him so bad. We're going to show him what true gooning is all about. I'm sure none of you guys will take that out of context, because you all are so nice and lovely. But I really do think it's going to be... I really do think it's Nessa first. Am I wrong in saying that? Does anybody know? I don't know. Challenger Gabithan, we've been waiting for you. Since you won your way through the semifinals, you must face off against the gym leaders in the finals, and they won't be holding back. Whoever makes it through the final bracket will be... Well, whoever makes it through this final bracket will win the right to challenge the champion. So, are you ready to go to the locker room now? Yes. Then I'll show you the way. Oh, Pinata said no MILF. Immediately the first thing on frame. Jesus. Hello. Hey, Piers. I'd say I aim to win this thing. And I'll do it without using Dynamax, to help everyone in Spikemuth reclaim their pride, and to see him smile once again. Long time no see. This'll be a different sort of battle than you faced in the gym challenge. Those were basically test matches, but this is serious battle.
Enough. It feels like it's going to start off.
I'm going to win my way through every round, then I'll be the one taking on Leon. If I don't, then I'll have failed to repay Duraludon and the rest of my team for all their hard work. My first match is against Rayhan of all people. What rotten luck. But even if he changes the weather around, I don't plan on throwing in the towel so easy. I won't be putting on a showy battle for the crowd. I'll show everyone what a severe battle truly is. I'll always press on and challenge myself so that I can go on as a Pokemon trainer for as long as possible. As long as you continue to push yourself, your brilliance will never fade. True. I think it is B. I wish they could let me know, but I guess then you lose the element of surprise. I think it's a solid thing. I love Alistair. Alistair was easily my favorite design. Like, when I first saw all the designs, I liked Alistair the most, and that's why I wanted Shield. I got Sword at the end of the day because it had a lot of Kalos or Unova Pokemon as exclusives. But then again, I think that's not really that much. I think it's like, what, Gothitelle? it's like, I think it's just like Gothitelle, Scraggy. Granted, I used those in my last team, but that's also because, you know, the Unova Dex is pretty limited. I'd say we start strong with Dark Crystal, big DC. I'm going to call him DC for short, but Dark Crystal. We're going to start with DC, and then we'll see, we'll DC what happens next. But I guess we'll, nah. Real gamers don't save. Real gamers don't use drugs, right? And, you know, a lot of people's drugs is, save scumming. I refuse. It probably goes without saying, but hello, Galar. I'm your champion, Leon. The chairman is tied up with some business, so I hope no one minds me stepping in on his behalf in order to lead you all to greater heights as Pokemon trainers of the Galar region. The time has come for you to battle it out until only the greatest trainer remains. So on behalf of the chairman, allow me to say, let the final matches begin! Wait, you... Oh, it is. He is first. Okay, cool. Who's that?
A moment, if I may. Does anyone even remember me? I am Bidet, the challenger who was forced to withdraw from the gym challenge.
Bidet! He's the challenger endorsed by the chairman Rose himself.
I have a score to settle with Challenger, but I'm aware that this is against the rules, but I must ask nonetheless. Let me battle her. I'll stake my career as a challenger on this battle. If I lose, I'll retire from being a trainer.
What an unexpected turn of events! Former challenger Bidet has come for one last battle. We are currently debating what to do with challenger Bidet. To all our viewers both here in the stadium and at home in front of the telly, we ask that you please be patient.
I know this is ridiculous of me, but I had to say something. Do something. Ever since you showed up, everything I've done has gone wrong. It was Oleana who asked me to gather wishing stars for the chairman, but even the chairman himself disowned me. And then that strange old lady comes out of nowhere and drags me into a boot camp on fairy-type Pokemon. Do you have any idea what I've been through? Covered in pink, dealing with quizzes and battles with fairy-type Pokemon every day. And here I am pouring my heart out to you, when I've never lost my cool before.
We've reached a decision, ladies and gentlemen. The champion himself has accepted Bede's sudden interruption. Is the champion showing his love by giving every trainer a chance to grow stronger? Or is it a trial for Challenger Gabazon?
My will has not been broken yet.
Bidet's hair does look nice. It does look good. Do you know anything about the partner mark in Scarlet and Violet? No, I don't. I do not. Mawile. Steel Fairy. So yeah, Poison's not going to be that good. In that context, I guess I don't have any fire types, though.
We've faced too much to quit now. We've got no choice but to win.
Well, the thing is, it doesn't have any super effective moves against me, though. I say we just do an overdrive. Oh, no. Okay, we do the overdrive, and then we immediately swap. Holy shit. We're like level 66, so something tells me this fight is not going to be hard at all. But that's fine. And there's Gardevoir, so we swap out. I think they're going to use a fairy. They're going to switch to a psychic type move because I'm a poison type, so I think this is like a super safe switch in a Mamagoon. I mean, even if it uses a fairy type move, like this is literally the ultimate. This is like the ultimate thing to use against Bidet, so we're good. Okay, he uses Calm Mind. Not too bad. It's going to be a little threatening, but something tells me I'll be A-okay. I don't know. Something about it. I also think it's just simply because I think Mamagoon's just way too fast. Goon on him. Get goon. Only one true mama in this house, and it's Mamagoon. It's the one Pokemon that looks like a penis. Galarian Rapidash. I think Galarian Rapidash looks a little ugly. I think Galarian Ponyta is just way too fucking cute. I think that's it. Iron Head. I think we use Iron Head and win. I think that's what we're gonna do. In fact, chat, you know what? We used Mamagoon. I think we Dynamax Mamagoon for the Ice Leaders fight. So in that case, I will not.
What's with that calm expression? Think you're going to win?
Yeah, you have 4 Pokemon and you're bad. In fact, I don't respect you enough. I need to humble your ass so hard. I'm going to just use Iron Head, no Dynamax, and I'm gonna win.
We'll show you a truly great pink. It's time for my dear Hatren to Gigantamax.
Gigantamax Hatren. I win. You can't, even if you're bigger, you can't outgoon. You can take this, you can, gooting. Anyways, we won.
You when you.
I couldn't win, but at least I was able to show everyone how great fairy types are. Well, I lost.
It looks like Challenger Bidet was no match for Challenger Gabithin and their trusted team. Hey Bidet, that was some match.
Don't retire, just restart your career. But this isn't what I planned. If I was able to defeat you, then everything would be fine. Even if I lost, I was going to use retiring as an excuse to get away from that old lady. You just keep messing up my plans. With everyone cheering me on like this, I have no choice but to continue my training as the fairy-type gym leader. Though I suppose with my talents, I'll be able to overtake Miss Opal in no time.
The stadium is filled with voices cheering on these 2 young trainers. Now, Challenger Gabithin, please head back to the locker room so that you can rest up from that unexpected match.
Okay, I think now it's Nessa, so we stay. Rather surprising for Challenger Bidet to charge in like that. But any case, once you're ready, please head on to the pitch. The finals are about to begin. So now we're good. I'm saying a lot of stuff that would be awful out of context. Lala. How about that? Did you think about that though? What about Lala? Tee-hee even. La 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 la. Didn't think about that. Didn't think so. What about haha lemao? Lol. What about that? Didn't think about that. No, you didn't. You did not. Please tell me yes. My pee-pee's back. You know what? I'm starting to see what you're saying, Doctor. Honestly. Oh no, that was Emerald. Sorry.
The time for waiting is over. The finals of the Champion Cup are about to begin. I guess this is the voice. The 2 trainers to face each other in the first battle of the first round are a trainer endorsed by the champion himself, Challenger Gabithin. Their opponent is the Raging Wave, the master of water types, NASA.
You ever wonder if Leon is the self-insert of the guy at Game Freak who really likes Charizard? I can tell you've grown far stronger since you faced me in Holbury Stadium. I've got to hand it to our undefeated champion. He's got a proper eye for talent, too. But if you're not the champion... Oh, but you're not the champion, and you'll never become the champion either. Do you know why? It is because I, Nessa, am going to defeat both you and Leon. I'm not going to underestimate you again. I'll use Dynamax to wash you out to sea and beyond the horizon. Okay. We'll see about that. Dude, I forgot that I completely forgot about the finals music. That's so cool. Also, the fact we get gym leader rematches is fucking awesome. I love that idea so fucking much. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. I think this fucker's gonna use first impression. I think that's gonna be it. Sonya might be disappointed, but I'm going to wash your team away! I think, yeah, we're literally 16 levels ahead. I say we just overdrive and we just win. We press button, we press A and win. I think that's what we'll do. Levels are so low, I bet you I will be more than fine not Dynamaxing. I am so confident. I think we will be able to Gigantamax. We won't need to Dynamax. We'll win. I will save my Dynamax for Leon and Leon alone to prove I am that guy. Also, 5 Pokemon. Oh my god, almost a full team. Chills, chills. It's supposed to be the Elite Four at this point, yet we still haven't seen a full team of Pokemon. Chills, chills. Also, Jesus, how was I supposed to know this fucker knew fucking Drill Run? Alright, so we're gonna be at a bit of a disadvantage, but I'm still gonna hold on to it. You know what? I think that's the only roadblock we'll have the entire time, guys. I'm sure. I'm sure I'm not gonna eat my words later. I'm sure of it, dude. I'm sure of it. I just realized there's like actual Pokemon in the stands. Oh, there's also a kid. Anyways. Sea King. I think I'll be fine. Granted, Barraskewda has like a really high speed stat. I don't think the fucking turtle she's gonna Gigantamax is gonna be any faster than me. Oh, 4 times weak to electricity? Okay. Lamau. Drizzle. If only I had Thunder. Also, this is kind of dumb. This is actually just... okay, no offense. This is a shitty Pokemon. This is actually just a shitty fight. Why would you have... I think... Okay. Either it's a really good idea or it's really fucking stupid. Because this gives more time for her Dynamaxed Pokemon. This gives more time for her Ace to have more turns of rain, which I think is cool. But at the end of the day, 16 levels lower, I win. Lol, you know. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I think that's good. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. I think it's a decent idea. Looks like I'm down to one last Pokemon. I've been saving the best for last. Dreadnought, more like Midnaw. You can't. You're not Venus, pal. You're not fucking Venus, pal. Okay? Maybe you can look different, but ain't gonna do shit to overdrive. Flood the stadium and make it our ocean. Dreadnought, time to Gigantamax. You saw a Dreadnought plush? Damn, that'd be cute. This guy's cool. I'm happy I got to use him for a bit during this playthrough. I've always wanted to. Anyways, overdrive.
Turn it to maximum overdrive.
We win. Light work.
Light work, no reaction. Light work. Light work. Light work, no light work. No reaction.
Let's go. Gotta level up to the Mama Goon, baby. You had no problem handling our surging might. It's no wonder that you won. Literally, I used one move the entire time. I will say kudos for the Barraskewda, though. That was actually fair play.
And the winner is Captain! She defeated Nessa during the gym challenge and now has pulled it off again.
You and your Pokemon are just too much. Even with my Dynamaxed partner, you weathered our waves and stood firm. Now that I think about it, Sonia was saying something about how amazing you were. I wish I paid more attention to what she was talking about. I bet everyone in Galar got their... I kid, dude. I think it's either I'm reading way too fast or I need to wear my fucking glasses. I bet everyone in Galar's got their eyes on you now. You defeated my team, so now you've got to ride that current all the way to the end.
Now, don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. The second battle of the first round will be big. Well, fuck!
Ah, it's fine. Alistair. Alright, cool. So Alistair's next. I like when Pokemon games have the dialogue written. Like you actually did something when you actually just pressed one button. Yeah. She then goes off screen to make out with Sonia. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna put on my glasses real fast and we'll see if my reading comprehension has improved or if it's just the fact that I'm stupid. My intuition says it's the latter, so we'll see. Yeah, it still feels weird wearing glasses, but we'll see. I mean, wearing glasses was the whole reason I had that fucking speaker set up with an actual microphone instead of a headset, but, yeah, now I'm just kind of boned. Alright, I say... I don't know. Let's see. Dark type... So for the ghost type gym, best one is Mama Goon again. Does Mama Goon just get a fucking, like... I mean, honestly, Mama Goon probably... How's her special defense? Her special defense is pretty bad, so you know what? I'm actually gonna trade off the Assault Vest, and I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna put that on Mama Goon. We'll see how well that goes, though. And then what do I have for you? 141. Oh, yeah, you're just fine. Oh, my God, yeah. Spurn is just fine. It's actually pretty good stats for a fucking Pokemon. Damn. Did I just go to... I went to a store, not held item. I'm doping.
Chad, I'm doping.
Let's see what we got. Just something that increases moves, you know? King's Rock, no physical damage. Sharp Beak might be pretty good. Don't I have a Mind? I thought I had a Mind Plate or something. Oh, it's Pixie Plate. Fuck! How did I even get a Pixie Plate? I don't even remember. I don't even remember how I got the fucking Pixie Plate. Probably just go for a, Wide Lens is pretty good. Lax Incense is pretty good. I'm gonna go for the Lax Incense. Honestly, I feel like I'd see a Sigilyph design. I think I would see an incense pot that looked like a Sigilyph. That would be fucking cool. Like how people are like Roggenrola would be a cool pencil sharpener. I think that would work here. Alright, I think a Assault Vest with Mama Goon is gonna fucking kill this guy. So that's what I'm gonna do. Special defense is a non-issue when you resist everything. Yeah, but like, lol. But like Lamau, you know? I know physical defense is the least of... I know physical defense is more what I have to worry about. But like, hit me with like, what if they have like a fire? What if he just has flamethrower? Like, I almost died because of a drill, a horn drill or whatever the fuck that move was. You don't know. Maybe this is for the best. But still 50 points, you never know. Here's the thing, one fire type move from Leon. Like, what if the Dragapult from Leon has, what if Dragapult that Leon has like flamethrower? You never know. It's more useful than the fucking whatever the fuck I had on it before. Like, just does more steel type damage. I'm good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're already at the second match of the finals. Of the 4 remaining challengers, which 2 will be left for the last match? If you're just tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, we witnessed quite the surprise during the finals here at this year's Champion Cup as the former gym challenger Bidet stormed the stage, but Gabithan was having none of it. This year's top challenger made quick work of him before washing away gym leader Nessa. And now to take her on, here comes gym leader Alistair, the boy known far and wide as the silent school-aged star.
Oh god, I'm actually reading things correctly? Oh god, it's a Christmas miracle. It's a glasses miracle.
Alistair, miracle. You're the solid big challenger ahead. It's only welcome. We should battle.
Leon's Charizard, when you played, Leon's Charizard killed himself with the rockfall-induced sand. Damn. So wait, what the fuck would a Charizard have that's a rock-type move? What, like... I genuinely don't know. Gym leader Alistair. That's such a cool... Oh, the little... His gym logo looks so fucking cool. Dusk Noyer. He can't break through walls, though. Let's see what we can do. Could have given him the glasses. I think I had the cool glasses. I might not have.
Everyone's looking. I would have heard, but I'll fight.
Oh no, the pressure. It's all coming to me.
Here's the thing. Even if we die, I really do believe that we will be just fine. Simply because we have, if we have to go to another Pokemon, we can always go to Mjolnir. And Mjolnir will kill it. I don't have any super effective moves, but I know Mjolnir has I think Mjolnir has high horsepower, which can kill the Gengar if for some reason we die to the Gengar. Oh yeah, no, we'll live. We'll be fucking great. And I have Zen Headbutt, so like literally I'll literally be fine. But genuinely, I'm gonna follow the same logic. I'm not gonna use Dynamax. I'm only going to use I'm just gonna only use it for Leon. Do you think Alistair would sound like Pyro from TF2? No, but I do think it's funny. Ancient Power. Oh. Wait, that's the move that has a chance of upping every stat, right? It's kind of weird for a Charizard to learn. That's weird. I don't know. Poltegeist. That's probably one of my favorite original Gen 8 Pokemon. I love Poltegeist so much. This will get you nowhere. This will get you nowhere, masked man. I'm going to fucking kill you. Fun fact, you already knew I had Night Slash. You are only delaying the inevitable. Goodbye, sir.
Good day, sir. Farewell.
A critical hit. Oh, you're such a good goon. You're such a good goon. You're the mama of the goons. You're such a good goon. Good job on the crit. That's a critical gooning hit. Look at you. The best goon around. Cursula. Oh, I love Cursula so much. That would be my all-time favorite, like... I think it's this or Alolan Raichu. My favorite regional variant of all time. I think it's that or Alolan Raichu. Cursula. Like, genuinely, I really do feel like that, though. Who's a good goon? That's right, you're a good goon. You're such a good goon.
But very nice Pokemon. How really? How frightening.
Ginga! I think you will perish. Fun fact, I think you're gonna die. I haven't taken a single point of damage this entire game, this entire fight.
Gengar, the Pokedex, follow everything in Pokedex.
Gigantamax Gengar.
Oh my god, guys, it's Big Mouth. I love Big Mouth. It's my favorite Netflix animated series. I love Big Mouth.
Wasn't that a Netflix, like, original series or something? La 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 la.
We fucking win. We win no matter what. Go, 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 go. Who's a good goon? That's a good goon. That right there, that's a good goon.
Wasn't even a crit. The fucking mama goon, baby.
They did not ask that they should say just how strong you really are.
Maybe.
Zoink, Scoob! That's a ghost! Challenger Gabithan has done it again! What a performance! They sail right through!
Crabs. It was getting your dish that day. I never did still traders.
Our seemingly unstoppable challenger is headed for the final round, but who will she meet there? Will it be I pass on Dynamaxing Pierce or the Dragon Lord himself, Raihan? The next match will decide it, so don't go far from your screens. It's Raihan. Raihan gloriously defeated Pierce.
Now here is the thing. This is gonna be interesting.
Sis, you shouldn't be forcing your way in here.
Sorry, Gabithan. I thought my bro could get revenge for me, but he lost to Raihan. You looked so sloppy out there that people are gonna think we're both weak because we're related.
You got it wrong, Sis. Raihan's just that strong. But I was able to show everyone in the audience how amazing a proper battle without using Dynamax can be.
I'm repping you, Raihan. We're gonna show them what's what.
Alright, I get it. That's exactly why I wanted you to win. Still thought it was a brilliant battle, though. I'm counting on you to win, Gabithan. Got that? I'll be cheering for you.
So to come in for a chinwag just before the final match. Raihan's waiting for you on the pitch. We're looking forward to a rock good battle.
Okay. Raihan. So here's the thing. Raihan has... I think Gas Leak fucking takes it. Because The problem is I know Rayhan has a lot of... Spurn's not going to do that good. I think we do Gas Leak. Here's what I'm thinking. We do Gas Leak, but instead of the Big Root just increases healing. That might be good. I was thinking we do... How is your special attack? 155? Dark Crystal was fucking... yeah, Dark Crystal was just fucking goated. Oh, Jormungandr's only has 165. Okay, that should be more than enough. Jesus fuck. Jesus fucking God. Holy fuck. Okay, Mama Goon's repping that shit as well. Holy shit. Okay, never mind. Never mind. The fucking gods among men right there. This really is just like a fucking pantheon of the gods, bro. It's crazy. I think Gas Leak's the best. A part of me, 155, 10 level difference though. I don't think this thing is going to be any higher than like maybe level 55. So I don't think we have to worry about doing more damage. The thing is, I just want to like live the whole time. I think once we get to Duraludon, Spore, and just Giga Drain the entire time. I think that's my play. That's what I'm gonna do. Now I don't, and again, if I do Spore, that also means I will not be Gigantamaxing for Piers either. So, I think we're good. And also, that'll take care if he's got a Flygon, if he's got a Steel, because I know he's got like Gigalith and Flygon. And the worst thing is that Rayhan's not a Dragon type trainer. He's a Weather trainer with Dragon types as his ace, or as his damage dealers, and that's fucking awesome. But the problem is, in this specific context of it being single battles, like, what was it, Nessa having Pelipper as a rain setter for her ace, knowing that it might just immediately be sacked, that's cool. Rayhan does not fucking work in single battles. And I think this one might be the most, like, pathetic fight in the entire part of these finals. Now, don't quote me on that, because I don't know for sure, but we'll see.
Here it is, the last match of the finals. Who will earn the right to challenge the unbeatable champion, Leon? Will it be the brilliant rising star challenger Gabithan? Or will it be the only trainer that champion Leon calls his rival, the tamer of dragons, Rayhan?
I think I give like a Junkradish voice. You're really something else, kid. You've made it all the way here. I guess that's why the champion himself endorsed you, eh? Leon's my rival, and he chose you. So I've got to first prove I'm better than you if I'm to beat him. I've reworked my whole team, and now we're all geared up for one-on-one battles. You might be thinking that you beat me once already, but if you think I'm the same Rayhan you faced during the gym challenge, you'll soon regret it.
Yeah, I think you're going to be worse, actually. I think you're going to be bad. Unironically, I think this fight's going to suck, but we'll see. But a Gas Leak is also viable. Yeah, just hearing that out of context. That's fucking awesome. Torkoal. See, now we have a problem, because I think that's just straight up a fire type. I don't think we're fast. Okay, Torkoal's slow as hell. Hear me out. Torkoal's going to be slow as fuck. It's going to have Drought. If we're faster, I should bare minimum. I should Spore just in case.
That's Drought. It gets the sunlight burning real harsh.
Here's my thing. I don't think we're going to... Why is it not very effective? Oh. Okay, then we have to Spore. Proc the Dream Eater. Okay. Coolio. That's fine. We have to Spore regardless. Please do not turn one Wake Up. Okay, that's perfect. So then instead, immediately go for the Dream Eater. I think Dream Eater's our only chance in this scenario, so we'll do that. Yeah, it doesn't do Allow. We have to pray to God it doesn't Wake Up on turn 2. It yawn. Okay, it used Yawn, but... Oh, fuck. Okay. Spore again. So that they fall asleep again. And we're gonna fall asleep as well. The problem is they'll have an advantage on the Spore. Because they'll be a little faster. But let's see if I can proc the Dream Eater. Wake up. Wake up! Gas Leak, no! No! Gas Leak, wake up! No! It's a race to see who sleeps the least, yeah. Wait, let's see.
I think I'm gonna wake up first. Oh no. Oh no. Lava plume! Granted, I don't know what I expected, but you know. Alright. Meaning in this scenario, I have to pray to God that Gas Leak wakes up. I think Gas Leak will wake up and will hit the spore. You deserve to die. Deserved. You know what? Honestly, crash out justified. That's disgusting. All right. Woo! 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 Never punished. Never punished ever. Never punished ever. I've never been punished once in my life, actually. Actually, honestly, GOAT. Fucking goated. The GOAT. That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT! Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, he's Dream Eater. And I think Dream Eater heals, doesn't it? Oh, thank God I actually kept... Well, shit. In that case, I'm kind of happy I kept my big root then. Damn. That was all planned. Did you know that was entirely planned? I knew that was going to happen. You've got to be kidding me, another fire type. Here's the thing. Am I faster than Turtonator? Because I think if I hit him with one moon... Oh, motherfucker, I keep forgetting fire types are not weak. Fuck. Okay. Spore. Okay, did Shell Trap, but I Spore it. So will the Shell Trap still be there next turn? Okay, it got one turn of sleep. Problem is, does it still have the trap? No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. So in that instance, I'm gonna... Moonblast might be good. Dream Eater's gonna have the... Let's Dream Eater. How are you doing that? You're asleep. How are you doing that? That took a lot of health. No, it's good. Oh yeah, because it works on physical moves. That is funny. Fucking perish. Perish, dude. Let's go.
Gas Leak, the silent killer, gets on your sleep. The Gas Leak. The Gas Leak, the silent killer. The silent killer, the scentless killer. Literally, the deadliest killer around. Gas Leak.
Goodra's gonna make it rain. I'm assuming that's Pokemon number 4 of 5? No, it's 3 of 5. What am I saying? Okay, so we use... I mean, honestly, a Moonblast should be it. I don't think this thing has anything that could kill me. It's just gonna proc a Rain Dance, but I'm just gonna kill it with a Moonblast. Gas Leak would be a silent killer, so you ain't wrong. Literally, it's a Gas Leak, bro.
Here comes the rain. Feel its cold dampness soak into your body.
Moonblast.
When the moon hits your eye, oh.
It is faster than me, which makes me concerned. Oh, but the special attack fell. We'll survive. We might survive one thing. You smell bad. Smell awful, actually. I think what I do in this situation, I hit it with the Moonblast, and then I go for... Oh, damn, was that a crit? Good shit. That or it's just... Oh, no, it's special attack's falling. All right. I think we're good. Moonblast should be fine. Surf? I mean, I guess. That did literally nothing. Granted, it doesn't help that its special attack just went down twice. So, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Let's fucking go. There is a Gas Leak in your home. Flygon's gonna be tricky because it probably has a flying type move and it's probably faster. So I'm gonna Spore just in case we don't... Oh yeah, it's gonna use a weather move every time except for Duraludon. Duraludon is where I'm concerned.
Let the winds blow. Stream forward, Sandstorm.
I think we use Spore and we use Dream Eater and we just soak up health until we hit it with the Moonblast and we kill it. We're gonna get damaged a lot and I want to be as high health as possible to tank whatever the fuck, to be able to take whatever the hell we are gonna be dealing with. Okay, we got a second turn of sleep, which is good. I think it's only its first turn, too, because it's not as fast. Alright, I say we just fucking... How much does that heal? Oh, that heals a good amount. Wow. Alright, even if it does a second turn, I have to hope... Okay, it's still asleep. Still asleep. Gas leak, more like gas peak? I agree, chatter. I agree. Absolutely. We're just fucking... We're winning. We're fucking gaming right now. Absolutely. Get boned, my guy. Get absolutely boned. That is the way to do it. Alright. Sandstorm's gonna last for maybe one more turn.
Do you realize I'm the great... You do realize I'm the great Rayhan, right? I'll be the one to beat Leon. And so I will to you,
Or whatever the fuck. It goes so fast I couldn't read it. Now this is when it gets tricky. Moonblast is effective, but none of my absorbing moves are not.
Bring the storm! My partner will send everyone in the stadium flying!
Gigantamax Duraludon.
Let's see. Let's see. It's it's only hey guys, it's okay. It's only 10, 11 levels behind. Max Steel Spike. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh wait, friendship though. Friendship though. Friendship though. Friendship though. But friendship. Here's the thing. How many turn... Ooh... Okay, I have to use an absorbing move. None of my moves are strong, though. I think we pop a... Full Restore. We pop a Full Restore. Pray to God it doesn't wake up turn 1. And that gives me enough time... Don't wake up, don't wake up. Okay. We maybe have one more turn of sleep. Maybe have one more turn of sleep. So I'm going to... We know it's faster than us, so I'm going to hit it with a Moonblast. Pray to God it doesn't wake up. Okay, so next turn it's going to wake up, so we have to use Spore next turn. Although, granted, we literally just wasted its Dynamax. We wasted its Dynamax, so we should be good. But I'm gonna Spore it one more time just in case. But honestly, I think as long as he already used his... Did he already use a Full Restore? I don't remember. And I think we're good. Okay, we locked out. We got it. We win. We fucking win. Let's fucking go. Only one Full Restore. That was good. That's the best that could have possibly gone. Genuinely could not have been done better. Honestly, didn't even have to heal. I could have won that shit. That's a shame.
Losing in the finals is pretty rough, but I suppose I'd better make a quick shot to remember it by.
$8,800! Let's go! Challenger Gabithan seizes victory!
My lovely Pokemon and I have become too much stronger than we were before. But you just blew right past us, beyond anything I'd imagined. I'm still pretty young myself, but it just goes to show that there's always someone younger coming up reaching further than you ever dreamed. And you've got your whole future ahead of you. Keep up the momentum. Prove that Leon's not unbeatable.
Challenger 094, Challenger Gabithan, has achieved a dazzling triumph. The trainer who was endorsed by the champion will now face the very man who endorsed her. This is the result of the final round.
I think I hate Gas Leak. Why?
Why?
Why would you say that? That's so fucking mean.
All right, the big moment's finally here, eh? I came just to cheer you on, you know. Still, it's not easy picking sides. After all, it's the showdown between my big brother and my rival. Who should I really want to win more?
What? What?
Right. You reckon I should cheer for Gabithan too, don't you? Couldn't agree more. After all, we did start this thing out together, way back in Postwick. So you better beat Lee, you hear? If anyone can beat the unbeatable champion, it'll be you, mate.
What?
That's its canonical voice, by the way. I think so. Spore depresses me? How dare you? Spore's like one of my favorite Pokemon moves. Alright, I'm gonna organize this. No, that's fine. It doesn't matter. Well, Well, okay, it doesn't matter because literally this is gonna be the fucking, gonna be the end of it, but it's fine. Alright. I have not used Jormungandr this entire time, just to prove a point that I think Jormungandr has the potential to solo the entire Leon team. But, I mean, fun fact, this isn't when it actually happens. You'll see.
The tense, still air on the pitch, and the exact opposite from the audience, cheering and yelling. They're both fantastic, wouldn't you say? But remember, the audience is also a bit cruel. They want nothing more than to see one of us lose after all. I can fill you with fear, or it can fill you with fear knowing that. But I absolutely love oh my god, I can't, okay, it's not the glasses, I'm just fucking bad at reading. It can fill you with fear knowing that. But I absolutely love pushing past the fear. I love giving it everything I've got as a trainer, and seeing my team give everything they've got to seize another victory. It's the greatest feeling in the world, and I can't get enough of it. I can feel my partners itching with anticipation inside their Pokeballs. We're gonna have a real champion time. I'm the Galar Region's champion, Leon. Me and Charizard and all the rest of our team will use all our knowledge and experience to crush you completely.
Wait, hold on! Hey, look at the monitor!
What is that on the big screen?
Hello there, Leon and Gabithan. Just letting you know. I think it's time I brought back the darkest day, for the sake of Galar's future, of course. But I'm in a bit of a pickle. The energy released by the darkest day is too much for us to contain. I'm sorry it's come to this, but it's you who forced my hand, Leon. You refused to listen.
Lee! Gabithan! That video stream, it was from Hammerlock Stadium, right? What in the world did the chairman do? I don't know, but everything he was saying yesterday, did he really pull this crazy stunt to solve some problem 1,000 years in the future? I've got to go see what's going on. I'm the champion. I have to go. Should have realized what the champion intended to do before it came to this. I'll take responsibility now for fixing this mess. This is the real champion time. But Lee, you're terrible at directions. What if we get lost along the way? I want to help my brother Gabithan. I've got to. But I can't even manage to beat you. So what sort of help would I ever be? You can help. Just try, man. But what can I even do? Hold the phone. Chairman was talking about the darkest day. That's that thing where the sky went all dark once, ages and ages ago, right? What does he mean he's bringing that about? And where did we even hear that name? The statue of the hero. That statue of the hero Mostoke! Sonia said something back then, didn't she? Though it turned out to be wrong since there were actually two heroes and all that. Still, those two managed to bring an end to the darkest day with the Sword and Shield Pokemon. Sonia thought the Pokemon might still be sleeping somewhere though, right? We should try to find them, Gabithan. Where to start looking? Back in the Slumbering World? That's it, Gabithan! I'm sure it's gotta be in the Slumbering World. That illusion you tried to fight off that day. It must have been one of the Pokemon that are supposed to be sleeping there. Let's go back to the Slumbering World. If we're lucky, we can find something that can help. Oh, my frames. Huh? Gabithan and Hob? Ah, I completely forgot about the championship match. What are you two doing here? Haven't you heard watching the news at all? The tournament is off, Sonia. The chairman saw to that, and is sending the entire region into a state of havoc. Huh? What? What happened while I was researching things in the Slumbering World? Well, for starters, there's a great black storm or something raging over Hammerlock Stadium. What are they calling it? The darkest day? It's throwing everything into disarray. Still, I'm sure we don't need to worry too much. The unbeatable champion will be able to take care of everything, won't he? Hold on a tick, ma'am. Did you say the darkest day? The darkest day is the name of the black storm that nearly brought the Galar region to ruin in ancient times. So what are you here for, Gabithan?
I'm here to stop the darkest day.
To stop the darkest day. You mean you're going to search for the Sword and Shield Pokemon? Okay, here, take this. You should head to the Slumbering World. I'll catch up with you once I'm done looking into something that's been bothering me.
I just got 3 max revives.
Yippee! Bye-bye! All that matters is that you do what you can. You've become a fine Pokemon trainer after all.
Mom, thanks.
Ready for this, Gabithan? I wonder if we're about to head straight into a wall of fog again. Not that I'd bother us now. We've both grown loads stronger, and so have our Pokemon. Going into the forest after Wooloo that day, that was the start of everything, wasn't it? A legendary beginning, really. I reckon whatever we're about to see will be pretty legendary itself. Just head in and add another page to our tale.
Coolio. Alright, actually, I do have to use the bathroom. I will be back in 1 quick second. I'm so sorry. I'll be right back. Pee-pee time. Alright, back. Sorry about that. The plan is simple. Got about an hour and a half left before I have to go, so we're gonna try to blitz through this, so I do apologize if I do seem like I'm kind of mowing through this pretty fast, but that's also because due to the simple fact I've been completing the Pokedex, my Pokemon are extremely overpowered. they're super overleveled. Well, not really, because if I'm correct, you have to be levels... Like, Leon's Pokemon jump all the way up to level 65, so the Elite Four is a complete joke, but I think Leon is going to be a genuine challenge, which I'm very excited for. I think that's going to be super fun. Huge if true. Do I have an Orbeetle? I'm pretty sure I do, because I'm already this far into the dex. Yeah, I'd have to.
I'd have to. There's no other way.
Jesus. Right, because that's the C-dot line. Yeah, we're good. Oh, we're fine. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to where I was on the deck so I can actually make sure I'm up to date. Hell yeah. Well, that's just an Incada. Okay, that's not bad at all. Or no, am I stupid? No, am I stupid? That was an Incada, wasn't it? Oh, no, I need an Incada. And then I just have to catch another Incada. And, okay. Breed the Ninjask into an Incada, into 2 Ninkadas, and then evolve one of them into a Ninjask. And then you get, Or no, you just need to have an you just need to evolve it. You just need to evolve it into a Ninjask, have a free party slot, and then you get, what was that one? What's the fucking Shedinja? That's what it is. was trying to remember its fucking name, bro.
I
am Ninjask.
am
Silly. Ender Pearl. Pokeball.
the Elite Four.
Pikachu.
I'll stop now. I'll make sure to have an apology video done by the end of the day. Words cannot describe the sheer embarrassment. Smoke ball! Oh, hey, Stunfisk. Somehow I passed him. I don't know how.
What's with this fog? It's even worse than the first time we came here.
Granted, I don't think we even went this far. Like, at all. So. Hey. Oh, doggy!
Greel. Road.
They really are here. The Sword and Shield Pokemon. I knew it.
I'm so happy I'm getting, Zamazenta now.
He's not good. But in Gen 9, he gets really fucking good with Body Press, which is... I'm impressed they didn't even put that. Why did they not put Body Press on Zamazenta in this game? In its actual game? I don't know. Hey, where you going? We need your help over here. You two? What in the world are you doing? What? Come off it, Sonia. You must have seen that, right? Those Sword and Shield Pokemon. They were right in front of us. But then they disappeared into the forest. Hoppy, sure you haven't lost the plot? There's no one here but the two of you. What? Then, were those just illusions or something? Listen, I dug into some literature from other regions, and I finally found something. Mentions of the sword Pokemon Zacian, and the shield Pokemon called Zamazenta. These writings said that those two Pokemon were born somewhere beyond the slumbering world, sometime long, long ago. They really? Sonia, Sonia, thanks for digging into it. Even if it's just an illusion or whatever, we did manage to find that Pokemon again. Maybe the sword and the shield that these two used to carry are still here too.
Okay.
Oh my god. Title card. Oh my god. Sword and shield? What are the freaking odds? Sorry for swearing.
Sorry for swearing. This does look cool, though. I like all the different shades of color that the river has. Or is that a pond? No, it's a river. This is a very pretty area.
Would you look at that, Gavithan? Now that's something you don't see every day. This place definitely feels like the stuff of legend.
Okay, unironically, this might be one of the prettiest areas in the entire game. Such a peaceful scene. It actually is really nice.
See that, Gabithan? The sword and the shield. Legends were really true.
What the...
Damn, this thing rusty.
Said that a hero used this shield to halt a terrible disaster in ancient times, but it's grown rusty and worn.
That settles it. I'm taking the sword. Though, wow, would you look at the state of this thing? It seems like I might fall to pieces if you so much look at it funny. I don't know if these rusty old things will really be able to stop the darkest day, but, well, I guess it can't hurt to have them along. Let's hope they bring us some good luck. Maybe the Pokemon themselves really are still asleep somewhere. So it seems we're on our own if we want to go help Lee. This is all the help we've got.
All right. Where are we going? Sorry. kind of lost the plot. Okay. No, oh, right, Hammerlock Stadium.
You can't enter a flying taxi. Go fuck yourself.
Do I just leave? What? Oh. Okay, why could I not just do it myself? Question mark?
Huh?
No, Gabithan, I forbid you to use the flying taxi unless we are sitting together. Hop, where'd your accent go?
That is besides the point, Gabithan.
Well, if it isn't Gabithan and Hop. It's a real shame the way things have turned out. You make it all the way to the champion match, and then something like this has to happen. And Shaman Rose thinking that the energy pouring from the darkest side would somehow be the key to saving Galar's future. It all seems a bit mad if you ask me. I can't follow that at all, how that's supposed to work. Well, I don't care if I'm up against the darkest day or the champion or whatever. I'm going ahead. I'm off to help my brother. And he's gone. That hope never changes. Always in a rush about so many. The key thing is that no one's been armed. We gym leaders work together with the city's Pokémon, and we've got everyone evacuated. And you're fixing to help our champion? To save everyone in the Galar region?
Of course I am.
Our greatest ever champion and the greatest ever challenger, along with her fiercest rival. All teaming up against the darkest day. I almost feel sorry for it. Go on then, our great challenger, in the Hammerlock Stadium with you.
It is because you're a woman. True though. I don't know. I wouldn't consider Hoppa a simp though. What are we... Oh yeah.
Gym challenger, you must help me.
What was it?
You must help me. I mean, please help me.
I forgot her voice. Fuck. What was her fucking voice?
It's like a pillow.
No, it was like Frieza basically.
My Pokemon suddenly Dynamaxed for some reason and started running amok in the stadium. Mr. Rayhan was able to subdue the Dynamax Pokemon in the stadium, but if other Pokemon also Dynamax and go on a rampage, the underground power plant could collapse. Mr. Rose is down there right now. I know this is selfish of me, but I must beg your assistance. I want you to head into the underground power plant and stop Mr. Rose. Mr. Rose has awakened a Pokemon known as Eternatus. Apparently, the energy emitted from its body is what causes Dynamaxing. At this rate, all the Pokemon in the Galar region will Dynamax and go berserk. If that were to happen, please, you must save Mr. Rose. You can take the lift over there to reach him. I've enlisted the help of the champion's younger brother too, but who knows what is going on.
Okay. Down I go.
Hello, monkeys.
That's all I can think about now.
What is all this? We need to help Lee.
Okay. Oh, there you are. And what do you plan on doing, Gym Challenger? Helping the champion. Well, I'm afraid I can't allow that. The champion is the one who needs to control Eternatus. Must I explain myself? From your perspective, I suppose it must seem that I'm doing something terrible. I don't expect you to understand. But I must provide the Galar region with limitless energy to ensure everlasting prosperity. It is my purpose, my duty, my destiny. That's why we've been giving the wishing stars to Eternatus. Surely you remember the red light that caused a ruckus around Hammerlock. That was all part of our experiments to awaken Eternatus. You must understand. I can't let you interfere with my plan to protect the future of Galar. You are challenged by Macrocosmos' Rose. Escavalier. Mr. Fish. I'm not holding any punches, man. You're going down, dude.
My thanks, World Eater.
Come on, Jay, you have to say it.
You have my thanks, World Eater. Thank you, World Eater.
You're pretty tough, yes. Entirely too tough. Don't you think that's unfair? No, go fuck yourself. Fuck you, actually. Ferrothorn.
Grass type. That might prove a challenge. Unfortunately, I can eat stuff. Nom nom.
Ooh, ooh, ow, ooh. Okay, maybe I should swap. Maybe. Or, hear me out, I use Vicious Rent anyways, and there's a chance I win, regardless. That does do fair damage. We do get hurt, though. I'm assuming it's going to use, like, a power... Ooh, that might do it.
Ha ha. Ha ha. I'm the main character. I win.
Dude, hit the fucking crit, please. Jormungandr, you have a high chance of critting because we're friends, and I gave you a fucking, like, wide scope or whatever the fuck that improves crit rate. Come on, man. Hit me with... Bless me with one crit, please. I beg you. I beg you. I'll do a crunch. Nom nom.
Oh, that's a good pasta. It's a good thorny roast pasta.
Mr. Fish is neutral to grass? Ayo? What, is its only weaknesses electric and fairy? And dragon. Oh, is it even... Doesn't water have a dragon resistance, or is dragon water resistance? I think it's the other way around. Either way.
Kling clang. Oh, now that I know you're just a steel type.
Oh, you fucking fool.
You have my thanks, World Eater. Thank you, World Eater. Hail, World Eater. Thank you, World Eater.
Electric's neutral too? What is its weak? Just fairy? Is it just fairy and dragon? That is crazy. Fishish Rend. Thank you, Mr. Fish. Oh, now you hit the crit. Mr. Fish is weak to only dragon and fairy. Crazy. Oh yeah, because water would get rid of the ice weakness. Crazy. Oh, down to my last Pokemon. This isn't looking too good.
Does KiRBiZoiD have a Gigantamax? Does it?
I'll show you a move that'll hit so hard you'll be speechless.
Gigantamax, question mark. KiRBiZoiD.
Chat, this is for all the... Yeah, it does. Chat, you see this right here? This is gonna be for all the fucking KiRBiZoiD class curries that I made this entire playthrough. This is my fucking revenge arc. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it right here, right now. You ready for it? Ooh, it actually tanked Fish. Ooh.
Oh shit, I think I'm tripping balls here, man.
Well, Jormungandr's just like,
Oh, I got hit and now I see color. I smell colors and taste feelings. He's like, oh, you know, I had a similar feeling when I licked the back of a certain rainforest frog. I think this is worse.
I've forgotten how great Pokemon battles are. It's been so long since I've battled. That sure was satisfying. Was it? Was it, though? Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Most impressive, Gabithan. I wouldn't expect anything less from a challenger endorsed by the strongest champion ever to grace our beloved Galar region. I really do wish I could have seen the championship match between you two. And I'm terribly sorry to have ruined the whole gym challenge and everything. It's too bad, but it can't be helped. In order to solve the energy issue as soon as possible, we awakened Eternatus, but we couldn't control it. The champion came to aid me, even at the cost of abandoning the match. Indeed, just like a knight in shining armor sorry. Indeed, just like a knight in shining armor coming to rescue a princess from a dragon. I do tend to ramble on, I know. I love to make speeches, but I think I can stop talking now. I think the champion should have captured Eternatus by now. If you're curious, you can take the lift up. And I trust you'll be coming too, right, Hop? I certainly hope losing to me didn't discourage you too much. Go on now, both of you. Go see how our champion is doing. Discouraged? You don't get it, do you, Chairman? Neither me or my Pokemon are anywhere near giving up. We've learned how to be strong thanks to the gym challenge you organized.
La 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 la.
Alright, Gabithan, I'm ready for anything. Are you? Yeah, okay, so Eternatus might be the play, actually. Because it's Poison Dragon. Also, where is it? Put that on Vicious Rend. Alright. Alright, Gabithan. I'm ready for anything. Are you? Of course. Wouldn't expect anything less from my rival. Now come on, we've got to help Lee. Okay. I genuinely fucking love Eternatus. I love its design so much. You came to help me in spite of the danger. Thanks, Hop. And you, Gabithan. You two really have grown tremendously. But no need for you kids to worry. Seems like some power of Eternatus's was keeping my team from Dynamaxing, but we've had a champion time all the same. Charizard and the rest of my champion team members have really worn Eternatus down. But if I can simply catch it in a Pokeball, we should be able to get this madness under control. Then, everything will be back to normal. So watch this. It's gonna be a real champion catch.
Hiya!
I mean, bold of you to think that it's gonna catch in a regular Pokeball, but... Jesus. Champion won't even use the Master Ball to match the color scheme. Yeah.
Eternatus appeared. Go Spoon! Spoon.
Pressure! Level 60? Psychic. Cross Poison. That does nothing. Owie.
Spoon. Spoon.
Let's fucking go. That's my boy.
Spoon.
I'll do an air slash. Fuck it. Why not? Flamethrower. Mother. Man, maybe getting the assault vest off him was a bad idea, actually. Oh, God! That's the fucking Pookie lips. Oh, God. There we go.
G-Max Eternatus, let's fucking go.
Dude, Hop is like so fucking stoked. He's like, I'm just here to have fun.
Eternatus appeared.
So like, is Spurn still poisoned?
Wow, it's huge. Let's take it on together, Gabithan.
Oh, Pog. Game's good. Game's good, actually. All right. Psychic. Hit it with the Psychic.
What? I can't use any moves.
Huh? Keep hitting it! Keep hitting it!
I forgot. We found the Sworded Shield in the Slumbering Weld.
Oh, but we can't... Oh, I thought it'd be a cool thing where you have to go into your items or something. I guess not.
Gabithan, use the shield. It might be old and rusted, but there's got to be some use to it.
Leave it to me. Oh, that's cool. It used the boot up sound effect. That's cool. You gotta love it. All things considered, you gotta love it.
They was rocks the whole time? Jacuz?
They were rocks. They were rock mates. Oh my god, they were rock mates. Chat, they were rock mates the entire time. Oh my god. What's this little music?
Alright, Gabithan, I'm gonna stab him in the eyes. Oh god, what?
Hell yeah. I've got genuinely fucking chills, chat. I forgot how cool this was. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, that's fucking hype though. Chat, genuinely it's hype. Honestly kind of hyped. Also, this like stadium where this is taking place, it kind of reminds me of a stadium from Mario Strikers Charged. Remember the one that's literally the field, like the stadium that's inside a tornado, and literally like a fucking cow will like fly through the stadium and just knock people over? That's what this reminds me of, except there's a fucking, there's Satan in the sky. Anyways, second verse, same as the first, I suppose. Another psychic should do the trick.
Dogs in love?
Come on, Spurn, you got this, buddy! Kick its ass!
Hey, looks like we can use our moves now. Thanks to Zacian and Zamazenta, that is.
Max Wormwind.
Not the sheep! Anything but the sheep!
Stop hurting my friends!
Just another psychic. Just keep hitting it with it.
Come on, Spurn. Behemoth Blade.
Oh, such a cool move. Isn't Behemoth Bash? Yeah, I was gonna say Behemoth Bash is just, it turns into a battering ram and just fucking runs into it. Fucking just shoulder tackles the bitch. That's kind of funny though.
Well, I know you could do it.
Max Flare.
Not the dog, no!
Don't fucking kill the legendary! You fucking pussy!
You can't do this to me.
Hop, I don't know if that's a good idea when your double's almost dead. Also, your legendary's almost dead too. Dude, Hop, please, come on, man. You can't keep doing this to yourself. Hop, your legendary's fucking dying as well. Jesus. Of course, me and my legendary, we're fucking tanking this shit. We're tanking it, bro. We're just better. We're just better, actually. Man, I wish I turned everything down except for the music. I wish the music was way louder. Damn, I should have thought about that. Because the sound effects are loud as fuck, but the man, it would have been cool just to fucking bop to the music. Because this music's really good, but it's quiet.
It's like Kirby.
Full circle, baby, full circle.
Come on, Spoon, we're so fucking close. Come on, Spoon.
Come on, another round should do it.
No, stop fucking killing yourself. Stop it! Stop it! You should better love yourself now.
One final behemoth blade to end it all. Yup.
Oh no, one behemoth bash.
One behemoth bash to end it all.
Sorry, one final behemoth bash because my legendary's actually better than yours.
Let's fucking go.
I'm the winner. I'm the winner.
Zen, hurry, Gabithan! Try to catch a Genesis now!
So fun fact about this, gamers. I almost said Gab. Fun fact, gamers, you can use any Pokeball, and it is a 100%, I think the catch always works. This is a catch that is 100%. So you can use whatever Pokeball you want. We need to teach this guy friendship.
Quick! You're my friend! You're my friend! Alright now, get in the fucking ball and be my friend! Ah! Accept my friend request right fucking now!
It's like Luigi's Mansion. And it's just in the fucking poltergeist, bro.
The power of friendship compels you! Get the fuck inside! Now!
Aw, thanks. Oh my god. Best friend. We're friends now. We're best friends now. Yeah, sorry guys. I have the cooler legendary. You guys can fuck off now. Bye. Some say they're roommates to this day. Damn. That really happened. Ugh, I'm so tempted to. I kind of want to use Eternatus, but I don't want to because the team's I can't change anybody out of the team. So Chairman Rose turned himself in then. Never thought I'd live to see the day.
You woke Eternatus and nearly caused a catastrophe for the entire region. You reap what you sow, I say.
I don't know about you, but I slept like the dead. Everyone's still talking about what happened, but at least things are back to normal now. We really did defeat Eternatus together with Zacian and Zamazenta. And still Lee's, well, he's being Lee, insisting on having a championship match with you today. It's a bit much, isn't it? Sure you're up for it. Not even too sure about him. He was out cold and hurt pretty badly himself during all that mess. I do understand how he feels, though. Feels like I've been waiting forever to get to see you and him face off in a serious match. So come on, the match will be at Winden Stadium. Where else?
I find the energy crisis hilarious knowing the existence of Regieleki. Well, he's in his temple. No one has summoned him. You know?
Ah yes, my adoring public, yes, love me. Worship the ground I walk on. Thank you, thank you.
Can I just use this to the state? Oh, nice. That's cool. I don't think I ever knew that existed. That's cool, though. Go down like the fucking Inspector Gadget tubes, bro. It's crazy. Cool. I just avoid my during public right as I said worship the ground I walk on. Well, granted, worship the ground that you expected me to walk on, and then, once you figure that out, worship the real ground. I get double the worship. Alright, chat, from what I remember... Special dialogue if Eternatus, I know, but like, I can't change my team. I'm sorry. It's impossible. I think we lead with Mama Goon, just because Mama Goon's fucking strong. Although, a part of me is tempted to go Jormungandr. I am so tempted to go the Jormungandr route. So I will finish, I'll give him my last rare candy. Oh, he was literally like milliseconds from leveling up. That's a shame. Let's see. I say, even if he starts with fucking Dragapult, I say we go. Alright.
The grand finale.
And for just for this last second, I want to give the order of my favorite Pokemon. We're starting with Jormungandr, but you know what I mean. I think it goes Jormungandr, Mjolnir, Gasleek, Mama Goon, Spurn, then Dark Crystal. I think this is the team. We're starting with Jormungandr though. Because Mjolnir is probably gonna fucking die if I sent him out there against Dragapult. Hammer Arm. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have a fighting chance. I literally don't have a chance fighting against Dragapult unless I give him a new move. Or if I give her a new move. I mean... I don't think I would have anything that would be good against it, so... Brutal Swing, but that's only 60 power. No. No. Shadow Claw. I don't trust that. I know it's cheating. I know... Oh. I know it's technically cheating. Well, not really. I've played this game before. I just want to know Leon team... Shield. Team lineup and battle guide. Alright, there we go. I want to see. I just want to know his team. I don't want to actually do anything. I just want to know his teams. Okay, so I chose Grookey, so he's going to have Cinderace as well, which is going to be interesting. Doesn't have anything that's really going to be good against grass, or be good against my guy. Honestly, getting Shadow Claw would be good. Nothing here is going to be weak to Psychic anyways. So I could replace Psychic Headbutt, or Zen Headbutt. I will save, guys, don't worry. I'm literally just working on stuff. I will do Zen Headbutt. Nothing's really weak to ground, so I don't really know if high horsepower is really the play. The only thing I know for a fact is going to be an issue is it's going to be... Dude, I wish for a fucking second someone gave me its actual, like... thing. Okay, Bulbapedia, thank you, thank you. I want to see what his actual, like, moves are for each Pokemon. Oh my god, why is this so fucking hard? I just want to know what the team... I just want to know their moves. But I guess that'd be cheating, but whatever. It's fine. In the core series games, am I gonna actually have a team? No? Cool. I just... Oh, wait. What the fuck? Can I see the one fucking team? Can I? No, there's no fucking team. Oh my god, that's pissing me off. I can't actually find a team for this. Okay. Please, for the love of God, give me one. Okay, Cerebi, my one true friend. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Okay, I want to see. Is there going to be anything that's going to be strong against... Drain Punch from the Seismitoad might be a bit icky. Yeah, I fucking knew the Dragapult had Flamethrower, motherfucker. Yeah, I was about to... Dude, I was this close to sending out... Okay, Shago's Sword, Flash Cannon, Shadow Ball. None of them have psychic type moves. There's no fairy type moves. The only ones that are going to be an issue is Drain Punch from the Seismitoad and Charizard with an Air Slash. But I think we honestly have this in the bag if we do indeed do Mjolnir. Chat, I'm thinking we do Mjolnir. I think Mjolnir is the play. With, what is its speed? What is her speed? 104. It is not, oh. Uh-oh. I forgot we had Floofy. I kind of forgot we had Floofy. And the Charizard is definitely going to be, yeah, that Charizard's definitely going to be faster than me. I say we give it a try. Okay, chat, I'm gonna put it to a poll. I'm gonna put it to a poll. Who do we finish the fight with? Who do we finish the fight? I'll put it to a poll. I think we can more than easily, like, just go through this entire fight with Jormungandr. Not even a question. I think Jormungandr is going to be an easy fight, and it's going to be funny to say thank you, Mr. World Eater. But I do think Mjolnir has been our starter through and through. Jormungandr is a fucking easy sweep. I think we should at the very least attempt Mjolnir a few times, and if we genuinely can't do it, we go Jormungandr, and we just fucking wipe through it. I think Jormungandr is going to be way too easy. That's my only concern. Although, granted, there's going to be a bunch of stuff. What? Okay. How are we thinking? Why does the fucking poll keep going away? That's weird. It keeps, like, appearing and then disappearing on my end. That's weird. It seems the audience is pretty... I want to change my answer to Mjolnir. Okay, so then that's just 3-1. Alright, never mind. We're good. It was tied, so I think I'll just... I think that's the plan. We will... I think... Do I have a Citrus Berry? No, because Mjolnir... Man, that's... I have a... There's no way I don't have a Citrus Berry. Yeah. I don't know. Do we do Citrus Berry? I think we keep the orb, though. But I think Mjolnir's going to get fucking hammered the entire time. We are barely above their level. Our defenses are not that good, especially special defense. It boosts the power of moves, but at the cost of HP on each hit. We're not... I don't think we're fast enough to really... this to be a good fight. We are so fucking strong, though. If we can just get physical attacks in, we should be fine. Yeah, because we have high horsepower for Aegislash, Shadow Claw. This is going to be challenging, but I think we can do it. Here's the thing, though, chat. A lot of his Pokemon have... Do we swap the Life Orb for the Assault Vest? I think we swap it for the Assault Vest, because I don't think, especially to fend off against the Fire-type moves, I think we play the smart move, and we give Mjolnir the Assault Vest. I will swap Mamagoon. I'll just give that to you. I'll give the Life Orb to Jormungandr, because that'll be fucking evil. I think that's probably the best bet. I think that's the best bet that we have. I've saved, so I can reset it if I need to. I think that this is the way to go. I will give it 3 genuine tries with Mjolnir. I will allow myself to use healing items, and if necessary, and that's only if I feel like it's right, and I feel like there's no way in hell without it, 1 revive. Like 3 genuine tries, and then we'll see from there. And then if not, we'll just fucking wipe with Life Orb Jormungandr. Like, not even a question. I think we can win this easily with Jormungandr, but I just don't want to, you know... That just feels too easy, you know? But okay. Let's begin. My matches are always sold out, but this... I've never seen a crowd this wild. Everyone knows what you did for us this week, Gabithan. They know you're the one who caught Eternatus and saved the future of the Galar region. A real hero who battled alongside the legendary Pokémon Zacian and Zamazenta.
I couldn't have dreamed of a better challenger to help increase my winning streak. Now that I've seen just what kind of strength you possess as the greatest of challenges, crushing you into the dirt will show everyone just how strong their champion truly is. Come on, Gabithan, let's make this a final match that'll go down in Galaw's history. No, a match that'll change Galaw forever. We're gonna have an absolutely champion time! Let's do this. Alright, here is what I'm thinking. We save the Dynamax for Cinderace, because I think Cinderace is going to come out before Charizard, just because Cinderace is going to have Pyro Ball, and that is going to fucking kill me. So we're going to go with that. It's one of the duties of the champion to get the crowd fired up. Until then, no Dynamax. Alright, here's my only goal. We're just going to use Shadow Claw, beg for a crit, and hopefully we'll be fine. Used King Shield, it's going to protect, but it's going to keep its defensive form, so that should be fine. That's just a defense. Okay, so we should be fine. I genuinely think Shadow Claw is going to... Oh, no. Fuck, that's bad. That's really bad. Shadow Claw. Oh no, that's not what I needed. Super effective hit. I expect nothing less from your team. Ugh, Flash Cannon. That could have done so much more because my special defense is so fucking bad. Is it gonna use King Shield again? Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Genuinely, what am I supposed to do in that scenario? Oh, my stats are lowered again. Fuck me, dude. Okay, yeah. Crit's good. Crit's good. Jesus. Critical hit. Pretty good, challenger. I think we'll be fine. Oh, those stat decreases are gonna fucking suck! Okay, Seismitoad's the first one that I'm, like, genuinely concerned about. Because it's got Drain Punch. But I have Hammer Arm, so... Earthquake. Nice, nice, nice avoidance, nice avoidance. Hit him with the Hammer Arm, baby! Oh, that did fucking nothing. Oh god, our attack going down. Oh man, I'm really missing that. I'm really missing that fucking orb. This is gonna hurt. Oh, that didn't hurt that bad. That didn't hurt that bad. Hammer Arm! Hiya! Okay, we can survive one more hit. That just increases speed. Decreases speed, okay. We can... Oh, but if it uses Drain Punch. Don't use Drain Punch. Okay, a full restore. Damn it, I should have full restored. Stats lowered sucks. I think I will allow myself a swap out just to get rid of the lowered stats. Because I'm not using the Pokemon. I'm not using it. I'm doing a tactical. As long as Mjolnir is the only one attacking and taking them down, that's all I care about. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw in Jormungandr just for a defense while I swap out and get a full restore on Mjolnir. Because he used a full restore, so then I get to use a full restore. That's like kind of my logic. So I'm sure he's going to have more than one. Swap and heal. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Because Jormungandr can tank anything. Practically, because he's only got Fairy and Dragon weakness, and there's no way fucking Seismitoad has that. So we're going to do that. We're going to use a full restore on Mjolnir, and then we'll swap out. Problem is, we're going to have a... And we'll even get our speed back, which is nice. But I really need my attack back. Earthquake shouldn't do anything. Yeah, we're good. Alright. One swap. That's fine. Oh, nice, and he even healed from the poison. Let's go. Alright, swap back in. I don't even care if it's not a safe swap. We just gotta do it. Oh, Earthquake's gonna hoit. Earthquake, okay. That shouldn't do a lot. Not too much. Okay, that's fine. That's not bad.
Hey, just hit him again. Oh, toxic, fuck off. No. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. My attack isn't lowered. I can use a full restore afterwards, so that's fine. The problem is once we get the we have to make sure bare minimum by Charizard, we are not at anything. We have to make sure that we are as high health as possible going into Charizard, dude. And he shrugged off the part. Dude, based. Haxorus is going to be an issue because I don't have anything that's going to be effective. I don't think so, which kind of sucks. Wait, break through the mold. Did that disable my ability? Shh. Fighting type move probably isn't going to do anything, so I'm going to pray for... Let's go for Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw might get a crit. We can tank one more, and then I got a full restore. Okay, that was a crit. There's no way. Okay, one more crit, we should be good. Should be fine. Yeah, just use Earthquake. Don't crit, don't crit, don't crit, don't crit. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. You're good, Mjolnir. You're good. Shadow Claw. Another crit. Give me another crit. Oh, so close, so close. Okay, I have to heal. I have to heal. He's probably going to use another full restore, but I have to heal as well, so... Something tells me he will full restore and we'll have to do the whole song and dance again. No, he just used Earthquake again. Is he only going to use Earthquake? Alright. Just use Strength. Oh, shit, that sucks. Because I think the next Pokemon is... What is this next Pokemon? It's... Oh, fuck, I think it's Dragapult. Oh, that's gonna suck! And Dragapult has Flamethrower, which is what I'm worried about. Because if Dragapult has Flamethrower, we're gonna have serious issues. Cinderace. Fuck. Okay. This is the situation I'm talking about. I'm gonna rely on a high horsepower and pray to God that Pyro Ball doesn't kill. I think we need to heal once just to see if Pyro Ball even... Oh, shit. Shit. Okay, wait. I think Pyro Ball is going to do crazy damage, so I'm a little scared. Do we stall out the Pyro Balls? Because there's only 5 Pyro Balls, right? Fluffy's going to be the enemy! Oh, no, we're dead. There's I think this is impossible. Alright. Alright. Here's the plan. We're gonna have to, unfortunately, do the Dynamax way earlier than I wanted to. I literally have to let Pyro Ball either miss, or we have to stall out Pyro Ball. Jesus fuck. Fluffy! Fluffy is working against me. Jesus Christ, Fluffy is working against me. Come on. Use direct... Oh, fuck. That's even worse. Actually, no. That's actually better. The problem is I think Pyro Ball will kill. Aiming for a super effective hit is a surefire way to victory. Here's what I'm thinking. I have to use my... I don't like that I have to, but I think this is literally the only way, so... And we'll have a bit more health, which is good. I think having a bit more health for the Pyro Ball so we can tank it. Pyro Ball will kill. With the extra health, I don't think so. I'm hoping that with the extra health, we'll have enough to tank it. Yeah, I was right. Okay, cool. Max Quick. That kills. Perfect. Okay, so now we have to make sure Dragapult has Flamethrower, and that's what I'm scared about. My Special Defense rose, though. Wait a minute. My Special Defense rose. I think we'll be fine. The problem is, we will die to Charmander, or Charizard, if we don't kill it turn 1. Dragapult will use Flamethrower, is my best guess. It's either going to use Flamethrower or Thunderbolt. I think we use Max Phantasm, kill it, turn 1. It does use Flamethrower. Oh, that did nothing. That genuinely did nothing. Okay, Max Phantasm. And what we do is... We're at the ace. We're at the ace. Could have gone way better.
I'm not finished having a champion time here, and I won't let anyone else finish it for me.
Here's the... No, there's no way I survive. And I'm gonna lose my... The problem is I'm going to lose my thing. I'm gonna use the full restore. And we're probably gonna have to stall Charizard, which I'm not excited for.
I'll show you what Charizard can really do. It's Gigantamax time!
I literally have to because Charizard doing a G-Max Flare, and it's probably like a signature Charizard move as well. This will kill me if I don't heal because of Fluffy. Didn't I say I wasn't expecting to use Mjolnir for the fucking, Okay, that's not that bad. Okay, if it uses G-Max Airstream, I think we have a chance. But the problem is we're not gonna be alive. Oh, it's Speed Rose. Okay, so it seems to only go for the super effective hit, so as long as it does that and not... Oh, this is gonna suck. I think we have to pray to God that we get the crit. I think that's the only way, because it's a flying type, so we won't get high horsepower. That won't be good. We're gonna have to pray to RNG. We have to pray to RNG. Please don't die, please don't die! Okay, we're good, we're good. So I think if we do one more stall, we should be good. Oh, that's not a lot. Okay, that was a crit too. Alright. One more. I'm really hoping we don't have to use any more full restores. I've been using full restores like crazy. Okay, he kept using G-Max Airstream. Okay, the AI is dumb. The AI, granted, the AI shouldn't understand that I have a fire weakness. It's impressive that they did, but I think the AI immediately is like, oh, well, I have a move that is just super effective against it. And I think that is helping me so fucking much in this regard. Okay, I should be good. Oh, fuck. Here's the thing. What move is that? What is the flying type move? Because if that's the flying type move that makes me flinch, I'm fucked. But I think without having G-Max, that shouldn't do any damage. Please don't do Flamethrower. It used Fire Blast. I'm dead. Not dead yet! Not dead yet! Shadow Claw crit! Shadow Claw crit! Okay. I will die. I will die. So this will be my final full restore. If I die, I die and I have to start over. This is the final full restore I'm using. Hopefully it will be the last. I refuse to use any more this close to the end. Fire Blast should miss, dude. Oh, fuck. That thing is gonna fucking kill me. Okay. I hate that I said that. I'm way too close to... I know chat, I know I said that. Literally, I have to. Oh, I should have thought of... Okay, no, I'm fucking stupid. You know what it is? I should have... Because I'm sure it would have let me live with 1 HP. I'm kind of dumb. Okay, I am, Okay. I'm going to gamble the fact that I think... That's only 10 more power. To risk a crit, I think is way better. It's going to let me live with 1 HP or something. I'm going to gamble on it. I'm going to gamble on it. It's going to use Fire Blast. I'm going to live on 1 hit. It's going to... No, I don't. Fuck! God. Damn it. Damn it. Darn. We were so close to the end as well. So, I need to live past Cinderace so I can get 1 more turn of, Man, it immediately switched to Fire Blast as soon as it stopped Gigantamaxing. Oh, fuck. Alright. Let's try again. Damn. So close. Granted, we were cheesing the fuck out of it, but still. Here's what I'm thinking. I think what we need to do, we need to bait out the King's Shield every time. If we waste its turns with the King's Shield, we won't have to swap out. The problem is just Fluffy is so bad. Is Mjolnir not allowed to die or something? I'm trying to do this with just Mjolnir. I'm not trying to do it like hardcore or anything, but I want to end it with every Pokemon dying by Mjolnir's hand. Because Mjolnir is our fucking ace, and I want to make sure that we ace with it. I think if we use Strength when it's King Shielding, that it shouldn't affect it, and therefore we shouldn't suffer King Shield. Because if it has no effect and it doesn't actually hit, I want to try something. I want to try something. I am thinking about using the ability patch, but the problem is I think the ability patch is not that good. That's what I'm worried about. Okay, literally beware. But the problem is that's helping my ass when it comes to the flying type moves. What is its unnerve? I think it's unnerve, so it can't eat berries. Or isn't unnerve that it can't eat berries? Okay, 1 second. Beware. Let me check. Its hidden ability is unnerve, so that technically would help. You know what? You know what? It sucks too, because Fluffy's really good. Yeah, all I need to worry about is if it's worse than Fluffy. You know what? Okay. That's a mulligan. I'm going to change the ability. I was thinking about changing its ability as well, because we do have the ability. We saved the ability patch all the way to the end here. You know what? I think that's right. I think you're right. I think in that case, if we're not going to worry about if we're not going to worry about fire attacks being that strong, I think instead, because, fucking... Okay, here's the thing. Do we then, in that instance, go for the Life Orb? I think Assault Vest is still the best option. Alright. I think this is the best option. Even though it's not going to do anything, at the very least it's going to help me specifically just with it. But the problem is I'm so worried that now we are going to be super bad when it comes to anything else. 141 defense isn't terrible. I think we keep the Assault Vest. It's saving us against Earthquake spam, I agree, but unfortunately I do think we just have to tank it because fucking we literally can't survive Charizard. I think that's what we do. This is literally the last fight that matters, so changing its ability last second I don't think is a bad idea. Alright. So I'm going to do something interesting. So we know for a fact that we know that the Aegislash does King Shield literally turn 1. So what I'm going to hope for is that we can use like an attack item. Maybe I have an X attack somewhere that I can use. Or I can use X defense or something. Yeah, I agree. Fucking Fluffy is just really bad in this. I think her defense stat is good enough. It's just rough because we literally have to do one or the other. So I think it's gonna use King Shield first things first. It wastes it, so next turn he can't use it again, because usually that's how Protect works. So I am going to see if I have any like X moves. If we have an X speed in our inventory, that might be the best way to go. So let's see. Alright. Do I have battle items? I have an X attack, dire hit. Raises the critical hit ratio of a Pokemon during a battle. This might be actually what I need for the Shadow Claw. I'm gonna use that. And we're gonna use a dire hit. Get that in there. Because I know it's gonna use... Oh, you motherfucker. It didn't use it. Oh yeah, because of course. Oh yeah, we are really feeling the pain now. Jesus. Oh god. No, I don't have Life Orb. Dude, that's so fucking stupid. Of course it uses it as soon as I don't use a move. Wait, that's so fucking dumb. That's so fucking dumb, dude. God damn it. And I'm gonna lose the extra... I'm gonna lose the dire hit as soon as that happened. Did I just miss a coin flip or something? That pisses me off, dude. Reset? I guess, but I really don't wanna. I just wanna commit at this point. I should have used the next speed if I had it. That's so dumb. I think the AI can read your inputs for this one battle compared to the fact that like the rest of this game is like got super dumb AI. That's kind of ridiculous. And it used a full restore. I'm gonna have issues. Because now we know that a crit's not gonna do anything. Let's go! Yes! Oh, because it was in attack form. Nice. When it landed the crit. Alright, no, it's good. That's good. We're in. As long as we get consistent crits, I think we're good. People are lighting fireworks. It's fucking dumb. See that it's literally Saturday? It is May. It's not even June yet, and we are already lighting fireworks. Awesome. Thanks. All right, full restore number 1. I'm going to count how many full restores I have. So I have 17 starting off. All right, so I only used 7 or 8 during my during the last attempt. That's not bad. Granted, it's 10 full heals, which is kind of... Aw, fuck me. That doesn't do anything, actually. We're good. Yeah, Shadow Claw. Honestly, that crit's gonna help me way more. Crit's gonna help me way more than losing speed. Is that a crit? Oh, jeez, that's half health for a crit. We should be good for one more hit. I really hope I'm not throwing. Oh shit, that's the one time too that I lose that. Alright. What's next after this? It's not Dragapult. I think it's Cinderace, Dragapult, then... What is... I forget. What's after this one? Haxorus. Okay, this one's gonna be rough because it uses Earthquake, and that is doing decent damage to me. So, that is gonna be rough. He actually has a team that is an ass. Yeah, Leon's the one fight that's actually challenging. But granted, I'm putting way more restrictions on myself than I would normally. This should do nothing. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm poisoned, but like, Mjolnir will probably like tough it out. Alright, well, that was a waste. I say that and I'll probably, yeah. Outrage is rough. Shadow Claw. Okay, that's a crit. We're getting like guaranteed crits at this point. No one's really hitting me with special type moves. A part of, well, the thing is my special defense is still regardless 100. It's still ass, so. Let's figure this out. And used Outrage. And that does more damage every turn, doesn't it? I think it'll kill me next turn. I think I'm more powerful than it. Oh no. This is gonna be... It moved. Yes! Okay, that lucked out. And it's confused. Okay. Shadow Claw, that kills. Now here's the thing. I don't think we'll be able to survive Cinderace without Gigantamaxing or Dynamaxing. I still think that we have to Dynamax. I still think so. Oh, I'm so tempted. We have a move that's super effective against it. I'm gonna use this as an experiment. We're gonna see how much less damage Pyro Ball does, because Pyro Ball doing, oh my god, let's see, we have to see. I have to heal. Alright, let's see, how much is Pyro Ball gonna be? Shit. That's bad. Okay, I think we can survive in Acrobatics if we Gigantamax, but the problem is we're gonna lose out on other stuff. Max Quake. It's going to give us a bit more extra HP to survive another acrobatics, hopefully another fireball. Acrobatics without an item is 100 base damage, right? And I think Pyro Ball is around the same, but it's going to get stab as well, so that's going to be rough. But I think we'll have more than enough to survive. I'm really hoping. Okay, uses acrobatics. That shouldn't kill. Okay, we're good. This is not optimal. It really isn't, but this is the best I can do. We'll get a special defense up, and that's everything. Hopefully with the assault vest and the special defense boost that we just got, we should have enough to... Ooh, Jesus. All right, we're gonna try. We survived that. Dragapult, hopefully with the extra HP, we should be able to survive whatever the fuck they throw, because we have Assault Vest and we have a special defense boost, so I'm going to use Max Phantasm, pray to God that we kill. Oh, we're good. We're good. That's a waste. Paralysis, though. Please don't. Okay, yes. And then we use the final turn. The final turn will be used to pray to God that we are good against, Jesus. Hopefully the Charizard won't be too bad. The problem is I cannot do an attack. I'm not finished having a champion time, yeah, and I won't let anyone else finish it for me. Praying to God right now. All right, I'm gonna do another hyper full restore. So this will be full restore number 4. I'm fine with that. We're gonna be using full restores for the rest of the next 3 turns though, so that'll be fun. This and 2 more turns just to survive Charizard. I need to see what Charizard does. The problem was, even with Fluffy, the flying type attack was like fucking bad. It did a lot of damage, so I'm kind of scared that without Fluffy, this is gonna be bad. But there's only one way to find out. I don't know what Charizard's flying type attack is, per se, but if it keeps using Fire Blast, hopefully we'll be fine. Yeah, Max Airstream, that's gonna be bad. It's a special attack. Holy shit, it's a special attack. Airstream's a special attack. Okay, okay. Hammer Arm, it's a flying type. What do you want about? Charizard's a flying type. That's not a good idea. This would do nothing. Boost your attack? No, I should have no. Trust me, no. I would have died. That would have killed me. High horsepower won't do anything because it's fire flying. Hey, we used the dire hit. Let's pray to God. Max Airstream shouldn't do a lot. Ugh! Take it.
That's my baby! That's my baby!
It's gonna be so fucking fast. Okay, got a bit of damage in. Got a crit, got a crit. I will die next turn. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm going to heal, because I'm gonna die. And also, I want to be at full health, because after this, Charizard tends to... Last time, Charizard fucking fire bursted the entire time, so we should be good. One more Max Airstream shouldn't do a lot of damage unless it crits. It crit. Was that a crit? I don't know. No, it wasn't. I still think I have to do another one just in case, because I'm way too scared of it. I'm just way too scared. Alright, we're at number 7. Number 7. We're good, we're good. Air Slash, that's a flinching move, fuck me. That does nothing. Okay, we're good, we're good. Alright. Now all that's left. Gamba. This should do way more damage because of our crit and because Charizard has less max HP, but if we flinch, we're dead. One more. One fucking more. I do not trust myself to... I'm way too close to the end. One last one. If it does a fire burst, I'm dead. I think I can live! Clutch it! Clutch it, please! Come on! Ooh, let's go! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Yes! Let's go! Mjolnir, the hammer of the gods.
Let's fucking go! Yes! Get fucked! No switch outs, just one dire heart, 10 max restores, and a fucking dream. Get fucked! Get fucked! Woo! Yes, dude. My time as a champion is over, but what a champion time it's been. Thank you for the greatest battle I've ever had. Ooh! Let's go, dude. Yes! Oh, let's go. God damn, that was so satisfying. It was a struggle, man, but man, that is such a fun battle. Ooh, that was a fun battle. It was a fun little puzzle to figure out. Did the game crash? Okay, it did not. Thank fucking God. I was like, please do not crash. Oh. That was so satisfying. Congratulations, Gabithan. You've beat the unbeatable champion, making you the new champion of the region. You've become a first-rate trainer, all right. I offer you my heartfelt congratulations. Man, that ability patch, we had that for like the beginning of the... Since we've gone so strong, perhaps it's time I started looking ahead myself. It's time we adults started working on improving the here and now for the sake of all that's to come. The fun fact is, we've had that ability patch since we were IV grinding... Or since we were EV grinding Mjolnir, back when they were still Honeydew. When they were still Honeydew, we were EV grinding, and we asked for like an ability patch because I didn't know there was a different thing. So we've had that. That is something that was given specifically for Mjolnir the very beginning since we started training it. So the fact that it actually came back for this exact scenario is actually such fucking cinema. Unironically, that is insane cinema. The fact that that actually... It was given to us for Mjolnir a long time ago, and now it's finally proven its worth, is insanely cinema. I am actually fucking, like, that is insane. You cannot make that shit up. Now, if I remember correctly, is it this game? No, it's not. Okay. Do you remember how, like, in Scarlet and Violet, they got Ed Sheeran to do the credits music, and that, like, copyright claims everybody? I was, like, ready for it. I was like, 1 second. Shit, man, that was... Man, I'm so happy I did that. I imposed a fucking amazing challenge on myself, and yeah, some might say, KiRBiZoiD, you did, like, 10 full restores. I don't care. I defeated this game with only a fucking shiny Beware, so go fuck yourself. I don't care. That was fun. That was a fun challenge. It was tough, and I had to make tough calls regardless, so... don't care. Fuck you, that was fun. I had fun. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. That was so fun. That was such a to me, that was way more satisfying than just Mr. Fishing the entire thing, man. That was so much fun. Jesus. A poor shiny Snuffle, a bad shiny Stuffle turned champion right-hand Pokemon. That's what I'm saying, man. That was our fucking ace in the hole. Now, granted, I think if it was between, you know, Mjolnir and Jormungandr is just better. But, like, just objectively, it's a better Pokemon. But, man, I'm way more proud of that. I'm so fucking proud of that, unironically. So fucking proud of that. We ended exactly, like, close to where I wanted to end as well. That's so fucking good. Stream started lagging to hell and back for me the moment you beat Leon. Oh, no! I'm sorry. Darn. Yeah, I mean, fortunately, we haven't been dropping too many frames, which is good. But unfortunately, lower income Wi-Fi be doing that. Sorry. Sound Toby Fox. Hey, Delta Runes tomorrow. Lol. All I'm saying is that Honeydew could never. She wouldn't have been able to do it if it wasn't for her awakening into Mjolnir. I agree. Honeydew, like, it was given to Honeydew. It was literally like it was like the fucking use the force Mjolnir. Use the force. The fact that I'm still fucking flabbergasted on, like, thinking about it. That ability patch was given to me specifically because I thought that would help with Mjolnir when she was still Honeydew. And then now, when she's her strongest yet, the thing that didn't help her when she was young, now finally helped her. It was like, when the time is right, you need to use this MacGuffin. We used the MacGuffin and 10 full restores and a dire hit. But that fucking worked. That fucking worked, dude. That was so fucking fun, man. God. All of that just working together. That's what I'm saying. I love it when shit just has a narrative that it just happens, you know?
That's always the fucking best. I love it when I can play a game on stream and the narrative it naturally forms. I fucking love it when that happens, unironically. It's always the coolest thing in the world. Just being able to just kind of allow the story to make itself. That's one of my favorite parts of streaming. Like when I did Miitopia and then we did like the time skip stuff, that was so fun to just naturally come to that conclusion, not going into that, because it made it such a more fun experience of it just kind of being more on the fly. That was just so fun. God damn it. I'm still fucking flabbergasted that that was even a thing. You can't become champion without spamming full restores. I think Martin Luther King said that. I think that's something he said one time. The prophecy was proven wrong because of a band-aid. Oh, God. And I remember specifically when we got Fluffy, I was like, this is the best ability we could possibly have. But the fact there's a Cinderace and a Charizard on Leon's team, this is going to be so fucking bad. And the fact that that ended up with me being like, oh, now it's perfect. It's not, here's the thing, better than Klutz. It's unnerved, but it's better than Klutz. You can say that. That was so fun. Genuinely, that was so fucking fun. I feel like my entire team had a moment to shine, which makes me so happy that my entire team got the shine. That's why I don't like using 16 Pokemon, because I usually like 4 when I play on my own, just because that's way more fun. It adds a challenge, but also you're going to use your 4 Pokemon. Like, you are going to use them. There's no Pokemon that really ever gets left behind, per se. That's why I like using 14. But this genuinely feels like I've used every single one of my team at their fullest. I mean, Jormungandr just does his own thing. I don't think I have to worry about that. But, like, I used Spurn during Eternatus. I used Mamagoon for, like, a shit ton of this thing. Even DC, Dark Crystal fucking pulled his weight. I think DC was probably by far the least used in the team, but I still think DC got to do their thing every now and then even fucking popped off during the Nessa fight. Like, that was awesome. And then, of course, you got Spurn, Mamagoon, and then fucking, I think the sleeper hit is literally the sleeper Pokemon. Fucking Gasleek. I think Gasleek is, like, one of my favorite members. Like, if I had to pick my favorite 3, it'd be Jormungandr, Mjolnir, and Gasleek. Those are, like, my all-time favorites. And the fact that my entire team was used, I feel like, to its extent. Fuck yes, dude. Like, just, this playthrough is way more fun than I thought it'd be. Like, I've never had a Pokemon team that I've made on the fly just like this. I've never done a Pokemon game truly like this. And I think this has been one of the most boring, to say the least. Like, it's been boring because the game itself is boring, and then also trying to catch every Pokemon in the wild area did have some lull moments. And I mean, you remember my Wi-Fi saga where the Wi-Fi just was shitting the bed and I had like a fucking crash out. That's just how it is. But like, to culminate into this super satisfying final challenge where I only used 1 Pokemon for each big fight, and then just ended it off with the one that started it all, the one that has stayed the longest. Like, you can't make that shit up. And that's just, oh, fuck, I loved this. I loved this way more than I thought. And it's not without its fair share of criticisms. This has definitely helped me believe that I need to rewatch the Pokemon. Hey, chat, let's rewatch the Pokemon Shield short. I do, honestly, one thing I want to do. You know what? Fuck it. Now that we've beaten it, like, the wound has been, like, it's just been done. I want to rewatch the YouTube short I made about Pokemon Shield defending it. And what I want to do is I want to see if I still believe everything that I said. I want to see how well that is aged now that I've done a full replay through of the game. I think that is what I want to do. So let me go to my shorts, let me find it, and then we'll see. Okay, so the YouTube short itself is, does Pokemon Sword and Shield deserve a second chance? Okay, pal. Let me just... Okay. Let's do this, and then I will get it on the PC. Get it on the PC. Get it on the PC. On the PC, baby. Get it on the PC. Oh shit, the PC one's been on the entire time. Wow, that could have ended terribly. PC video. Bam. And then make sure the audio is good. I want to listen to this because I wonder how I feel about this. So let's see. Okay, pal. I have to confess something to you. I've been feeling an urge. A dark, twisted urge that's been bubbling within me for the past year or so.
I really want to replay Pokemon Sword and Shield.
If you were not in the Pokemon sphere at the time, you missed one of the biggest internet meltdowns of all time, known as Dexit. See, when Gen 8 was in the hype phase, we found out during an interview that for the first time ever, the National Pokédex was no longer going to exist. This was one of the biggest game controversies at the time, and looking back, this led so many people to become some of the most hypercritical of small flaws that I have ever seen. Okay, first things first, with many exceptions, of course. So good thing that even I at the time was like, you know what, fuck it, you know, like, it's not like the most... I was speaking in hyperbole, but I did mention, at least I saved my ass from this current moment from putting in, there are many exceptions. I don't have a definite opinion, which is good, because I think genuinely at the time, I do think there are so many valid criticisms of Pokemon Sword and Shield, especially when it comes to a lot of people talking about the limited animations, the kind of boring and lifeless 3D models that even if I have a more, like more of a personal nostalgic enjoyment out of them, and I think they still look good. I'm going to be honest, I enjoy Sword and Shields, and kind of in that instance, how Legends ZA looks. I like how those designs look way better than Scarlet and Violet, personally. That's probably just a preference thing. I do think that is how I feel still to this day. But, you know, that's a valid concern, because I know at the end of the day, people are like, oh, because there was an argument going on that, oh, they did less Pokemon because they can really flesh out how well the Pokemon that are there look. And then everyone's like, well, no, that's not the case, because literally they just ripped the models from the 3DS to the Switch, which is fair, and it's true, for the most part. And it's because it's, regardless, they're just high-res 3DS models. And I think I am definitely speaking in hyperbole, and I think even then I understood that there are still many valid flaws about the game. But at the time, it's kind of funny now, because I think this came out before the Switch 2 Direct. This came out well before the Switch 2 Direct and all the drama stuff and all the pricing stuff. I think my mentality about how Pokemon Sword and Shield was kind of talked about before its release, it kind of very much reminds me of how we are. It feels very similar to what we're doing now with the Switch 2, in the sense that, you know, it hasn't even come out yet, but so much controversy has come out about this new thing, and it was like sneakily given to us, so that, because they knew this was going to be a bad idea and that it wasn't going to be received well. And then after people found out, basically it got Streisand affected, it got delayed, and probably was worse than if they were just flat out honest about it. And everybody's losing their shit, and there are people where they're in the camp of, I'm still going to play the game, I'm still excited. And because of and my perspective kind of in both this and the Pokemon Shield scenario is, I am in the camp that regardless, I still want to experience this. I want to see what it's about, like, form my own opinion. But if I'm honest, it is just personally very tiring seeing nothing but hate about this thing. Same thing for Mario and Luigi Brothership. When I saw the Wood video, I saw IGN's review of it, which I genuinely I don't agree with it, but I think they are valid in what they have to say, because the game is flawed. Just like this game, it is very flawed, but I still find a lot of enjoyment out of it. It's not a perfect game, and it's not like an amazing game either, but it's like just a game that vibes with me personally. So this is coming from a point of view that I think I still believe in, of the fact that when I am trying to get past all the people that are just talking shit about it, and I just want to find a community to talk about it, talk about a game I'm excited with, regardless of what's going on, it was very exhausting, because it was very hard for me to find that. I remember specifically, you could not, in 2019, you could not, and I mean, like, I'm dead serious. Here, I'll make my fucking Fugi a bit bigger. That way there's a little bit more going on. There we go. I remember for a fact, you could not find any positive discussion in r/Pokemon. I was using Reddit at the time because I was in high school. I don't use Reddit anymore unless it's for like very vague tech questions. But it was, I remember you could not find a single shred of Murr or Whimsy in r/Pokemon. It was so bad. Literally, I had to go to r/Pokemon Sword and Shield just to find anybody even remotely excited for this game. And I think it's also because of that act of defiance, and then not having a bad time playing the game when it finally came out. Like, it felt like everyone was like, this is gonna be the worst game ever made, there's not gonna be anything good about it, and don't buy it, you're a fucking slopper, you're a slopper topper if you don't fucking enjoy it. And playing it and it being like, oh, this isn't dog shit, made me way more into defending the game, because everybody was immediately saying like, this is gonna fucking suck, this is gonna fucking suck, this is gonna fucking suck. And it was so exhausting. And it's the same thing it's kind of the same thing when it comes to Switch 2. Like, yes, I agree that Nintendo's greedy for making $80 video games. You know, I'm not gonna defend that, and I'm not a fan of it, but like, seeing that just covering my field and hearing no one else just be like, yeah, but I'm excited for Mario Kart, I think that game's gonna be fun. There are people that are saying that. I'm just saying, like, that's not what gets recommended on your home feed. Your home feed recommends you something that invigorates emotions and makes you click on it so that you react to it, that you engage with it. That's how the algorithm works. It was so frustrating, and it's kind of the same thing here, where I don't blame anybody for not wanting a Switch 2. Like, actively boycotting it, actively protesting against that. I think you are based for putting your money where your mouth is, voting with your wallet. I think that's fucking awesome. Genuinely, I do. But for me, it's like, I feel like there's a lot of things. And actually, fun fact, I got a comment that I had to block at some point, because there was just one guy that said, like, I fucking hate people like you that will just eat whatever slop comes to you. It was like, it wasn't that exactly, but this guy had like a multi-paragraph thing of like, hey, like, this fucking sucks, and I specifically hate people like you who just allow this shit to happen. That's where I draw the line, because I'm like, okay, no offense, I'm not gonna like hate on you. Like, I'm a Nintendo fan, but I'm not gonna hate on people that emulate, you know? Like, it's stuff like that, where it became so genuinely frustrating of how people would attack people that disagreed with them, that it was so tiring that I then had to have an opinion where I hate you that hate it because for some reason you hate this and also me. And that's what got me so frustrated. And I know at the end of, I think nowadays I understand that is a very vocal minority. Most people that live a normal life could not care less what you are interested in, what you are excited in, what you buy with your money. I think normal, sane people, like, they shouldn't have to worry about that. I don't. At this point, I don't give a shit what people do. You know? I don't care. And I think nowadays I've come to the realization that, like, I don't want to ever come off like this ever again. But I think this definitely shows how I've been feeling about Pokemon Sword and Shield for the past, now what, 6 years? For the past, like, almost 6 years that this game has been out and has been, like, teased, you know? Like, I was just excited to get a new Pokemon game, get the first Pokemon game on consoles and stuff. And it's, I don't know. I don't think people got the memo that we were supposed to be boycotting the Switch 2. The pre-order sales were so big. Well, that's the thing. It doesn't matter at the end of the... And it's like, I think, at the very least, if people are actually not buying the Switch 2 because of the principle that they do not like what Nintendo's doing, I think that's based. I think that's cool that they are actually putting their money where their mouth is. I think that's fucking cool. And that's super commendable, because, fun fact, a lot of people don't do that and will still talk shit. And it's like, no offense. But if you actually are going to say stuff, fucking do it. It is, I don't know. You're good. But yeah, just, I know I kind of went on a tangent, but that's the whole point of this. So, I don't know. I think this just shows where I was at the time, and I think nowadays, and especially now, kind of living through a similar scenario with the Switch 2, like, people have very valid concerns. Not being able to have your favorite Pokemon in every single video game, to some people that sucks. To me, I think that's awesome, because then it challenges you to actually go out of your comfort zone for an already easy game. Like, I think that's cool, and I think that just incentivizes people to just try new stuff, and try new things. Like, fun fact, I don't think I would have ever willingly used a Shiinotic. I don't think I would have willingly used a Beware. Stuff like that. Like, genuinely, I don't know. I don't know if I would. But because of, like, the restricted amount of Pokemon, like, this made this game experience completely unique through the Pokemon that I was able to catch. Like, I'm saying this as a Gen 5 fan who literally, in Black and White, for those who don't know, you don't get a single non-Unovan Pokemon until the post-game of Pokemon Black and White. I think that's the case. And so, like, I have that similar interest of, like, I like a more restrictive Pokedex. I do. So, I don't know. I never really cared about the Nat Dex, and I still, honestly, I still don't. Just because I think it makes competitive metas way more interesting. I think, you know, limitations lead to more creative prospects, and it leads to more people being more adaptive. It just makes everything way more unique. You know, like, having everything, I don't know, a game made for everybody is a game for no one, and that's something I say like a million times. But, yeah, sorry. Just to say that now that I've seen this kind of, it's kind of weird how history repeats itself, and that's just kind of all I wanted to say. But yeah, no, sorry. That's just kind of how I feel. Suddenly, people were outraged that previous Pokemon were still being represented with 3DS-era models. And again, I say, granted, I cannot defend the Flying ones. I still agree with that. I think some Pokemon were completely butchered, and I like how it looks, but I don't like the animations and the way that, like, and also the way that, like, Pokemon are not, like, size accurate. Like, I do enjoy the HD 3DS models, but I really don't like how stale they are. I think if they were way more animated, just in the simple idle animations, if the idle animations were just, like, even remotely interesting, I think it would go a very long way. I think that would be way more interesting, just in the simple sense of just, like, have the Pokemon do more stuff. And again, this can be done more easily now that there is no Nat Dex. This is what we were expecting, and I think I still agree that this should be what happened, and I think that is a genuine fault with Pokemon still nowadays, where the Pokemon just do nothing. They just don't. They don't do anything. They just kind of stand there. And then they only have like 2 animations for battles. And if you're going to have a smaller Pokedex, take advantage of that and spend that time actually fleshing out the Pokemon and making them look good. And then, fun fact, for future games, they can still have those animated idle, like those more actually good idle animations for future games. You are still future-proofing yourself when you do that, and then, you know, have like half of them be the Pokemon that you renovated the animations for, so then with the next game, you only have to do half the work for what's the remaining Pokemon in that new game's Pokedex that don't have those good detailed animations. And it just gets easier and easier and easier the more you do it. The problem is you have to put in that initial hard work at the very beginning. And Pokemon has shown that realistically, Pokemon is a very lazy company. And I hate to say that, but for the video games, that's just true. Stories are great, but like the bare bones of like what makes a video game, an interesting video game, that's just not there. And so I still believe that, but yeah, just kind of going into this, I kind of go more into it in a bit, but yeah. Characters like Hop were immediately written off as just another weak rival with nothing interesting. And yes, that is actually very true. A lot of people immediately did not give a shit about Hop because everyone just saw him as, because granted, Hop is there through so much of the game, and he kind of just pesters you for most of the game. Like, compared to Marnie, who has 1 fight with you, I think she has 2 fights with you throughout the entire game, and then has the fight at the semifinals, gets barely any screen time. Marnie gets nothing. And she's like one of everyone's favorite. It's probably like some people's favorite Sword and Shield character regardless. Most of her lore is in the fucking cards, which no one looked at, unless you're like fucking Vati Vidya of Pokemon, you know? And I think I do enjoy it. It has nothing to do with him being a weak rival. Yeah, and I think it's just the simple fact that I think Hop, especially, like, he had the most screen time compared to Bede, compared to Marnie. Like, the other quote-unquote rivals that you have in this game, I think the problem is and I think it is a very good, I think this is a point that I have where, as much as I love Hop, and I think he's just a cool character, and I think he actually has some, like, emotion, and when you look at his team as he progresses, the fact that he plays with the Pokemon he likes, he loses, and then starts changing the Pokemon, including his Wooloo, which is his favorite Pokemon, and then he brings the Wooloo back. Like, thematically, that's really fucking cool, and I love that. But the problem is, Hop's never really a challenge at any point in the game, and then also, he is there so much. And I think that's a problem. I think if you evenly distributed the rivals in playtime and actually seeing them like you do with Scarlet and Violet, like you see Nimona for one branch, Arvin for another branch, Penny for the Team Star branch. if you just gave them equal screen time, I think people would enjoy the group a lot more. But I think they were so genuinely scared after Pokemon X and Y that they really kind of did a very half-assed attempt of having multiple rivals, but they wanted to focus on one rival because they realized that people didn't like they were just friends. They weren't even really rivals. But Arvin. I know Arlen. Sorry, I was thinking of my friend Marlin, which I mentioned recently when playing Fantasy Life. But yeah, Arvin is his name, the professor's son. And it's just stuff like that. I think if they just evenly distributed Hop's time, I think that would have been way better received. But yeah, sorry. Continuing. Interesting, and oh my god, the trees. Okay, so genuinely, when I said that, I was not taking that seriously. I know no one's gonna everyone's gonna think that I actually like the trees in Pokemon Sword and Shield. I don't. Like, the more I played this game, the more I'm like, oh, these textures are so muddy. Like, the Pokemon look really cool, and there's some areas that look good as well, but, like, all the textures are muddy and gross, and the trees look bad. I'm not going to say the trees don't look bad. I was just more or less making fun of people who made it their entire personality making fun of the trees in Pokemon. Because that was, like, the biggest thing, and people would just go absolutely ham on the trees, which is justified. The trees don't look good, but the fact that that was, like, everyone's fucking like, hey, you like the video game? Tree. Hey, do you have like a complex opinion on the game, but like you have a remotely positive take on the game? The trees, though. But the trees. And it's like, it was so fucking dumb. It was so stupid. Like, this tree looks like it's from Ocarina of Time, and it does. And I'm not saying it doesn't, but it's like, that's the thing. It's like the same thing with Switch 2, where it's like, hey, I understand this sucks, but I'm still gonna do it. And it's like, $80 Mario Kart. And I'm like, yeah, I don't fucking like that. But I'm still going to get the Switch 2, and I'm just going to get the bundle, and that's how I'm going to justify it for myself. I'm not saying you have to buy it, but but $80 Mario Kart, it's not going to be good because it's $80. It's not worth $80. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm still going to get the game, though, because I think I'm going to get $80 of value from it. But $80, and it's like, it's just, you can't win with people who do that. And that's just kind of my way of just kind of making fun of them, I guess. But yeah, just for clarification's sake, I do not think that the trees look good. I first played Pokemon Sword, not really caring at all about Dexit. True. I had an amazing time. I did. Galar still has some of my all-time favorite Pokemon like Cursula, Urshifu, Eldegoss, and Rillaboom. Eldegoss I'm kind of like on, but like I really do like, I do think Gen 8 has some of my favorite Pokemon designs of all time. And again, I think it has something to do with it. Actually, one second. I want to see how many Galar... Since I'm saying this, I want to see how many Galar Pokemon were on my list of favorite Pokemon in the Pokemon list. Let me find it. Save for later. Favorite Pokemon. There we are. How many were actually Galar Pokemon? I want to see. Galar, we had... Wooloo, Centiskorch, Urshifu. Electric type, I just had Fat Pikachu. Ice type, what is that? I can't see it. Oh yeah, Darmanitan. There's a Hisuian Pokemon, Eternatus. Did I actually, oh, favorite legendary? Oh shit, yeah, that's Urshifu. Yeah, Urshifu's my favorite legendary. Yeah, I do really like a lot of Gen 8 though. Yeah, we got, my favorite ghost type of all time is Cursula. I think that's the only genuinely like... Oh, yeah, we have Urshifu. Zacian's my favorite fairy type. That's bizarre. Yeah, and then my favorite starter of all time is Rillaboom, just because I like drums. And also, I always made the joke that Rillaboom kind of looks like Star Platinum from JoJo. Just kind of has like a similar face structure. But yeah, alright, but yeah. I do genuinely enjoy Eldegoss, though. When I first saw Eldegoss, I was like, oh, yeah, that looks really cool when I first saw it. Like, it was like, oh my gosh, this is like, I've always wanted a Dandelion grass type. And I still enjoy it, but the problem is there's just so many good Pokemon. And I mean, like, I had a Leafeon, I had a Gourgeist, I had a Thwackey, I had just so many grass types. The problem is, it's just there's so many damn grass types that I enjoy using that just inherently I will use more often than I use a Eldegoss. That's just how it is, though. While it's nothing groundbreaking, there's still a soft spot when I still see these HD 3DS models. I love
That's
the
still
gym
the
leaders,
case.
with Kabu still being one of my all-time favorites, and especially when it comes to the gym challenges. Oh my god, I love these way more than Scarlet and Violet, purely because I don't remember half of the Scarlet and Violet ones. Guess I'm singing now. I do feel like that is the case. I do think the gyms are some of the best. And okay, replaying it, I think I'm kind of torn, because I do think Sword and Shield have some of the best ideas when it came to different gyms and having different ideas. I'm not saying they were perfect, but I think they were some of the most unique and interesting. Like, fuck it, you're going down the pinball, or you're going down a little teacup ride. Oh, you have to catch Pokemon and get a certain amount of points. You have to roll the Wooloo down the field. You have to do double battles, so you have to fight different kinds of weather teams during double battles because Rayhan's a weather team. All this different stuff. I do think that's really fucking good, and I do really enjoy it. I do. But I think the problem is they're not like as polished as I would have wanted them to be. Like, they're really cool ideas, but they're not as fleshed out as I'd want them to be. But I do agree that they are way better than Scarlet and Violet, because also, fun fact, most of those gym things actually are done inside of a building. Shocker. And then also, I just think they're better. I just think they're better. Both of them are just like super unpolished and not fleshed out at all. But I do think, at the end of the day, if I had to pick one or the other, I still would do Sword and Shield. Scarlet and Violet, the ones I remember are like Getting Larry's Sandwich, the really fucking stupid one with the water type gym leader. I don't even know their names. I don't even know the names of the gym leaders in Scarlet and Violet. I do remember you have to like find Sunflora and they tank your frame rate. I remember Larry getting the certain sandwich order for Larry. That one was really cool. Literally the ghost type one was just do double battles again, but it wasn't a weather team, so it wasn't like interesting. It was just, just do double battles and that's it. The ghost type one was kind of boring. The ice type gym challenge is just sledding down a hill at like 10 frames a second, so it was just fucking awful. And literally, Radical Soda proved that you don't even have to press any inputs on the ice type gym leaders challenge. You just win. You can win by doing literally nothing in that gym. So it's stuff like that where it's like those are kind of interesting, but like those are even worsely less polished. Like they were even less. And so it was like a worser of two evils, I guess. But I still think it had an interesting idea, but like both of them had interesting ideas, but I think Scarlet and Violet had just absolutely way worse execution, in my opinion. I like the sliding one. Well, the problem is, it's fine if you like it, but fun fact, the thing you like, you can just do without pressing a single fucking button or like press the stick one way. It's fun. And I'm sure it's fun just kind of just sliding down, doing hoops and stuff, but it's like, I would hope that it provided literally any form of challenge. That's the thing. It's completely frictionless, like sliding down ice. It's just frictionless. There's no challenge to it, so there's no threat of losing. So literally, there's no satisfaction to beating a challenge. I know this is a kid's game, but at the end of the day, like, then Nintendo literally posted that their own demographics for the Nintendo Switch are people around the age of 20. So like grown-ass fucking adults. Like it's just painfully obvious that they're still trying to get a younger demographic when like the majority of their player base are around my age. And it's just really sad to see that like they just don't get it. It's a shame. What's another sort of, the water type gym leader where it's like he's not at the gym, so you go to the auction area, you auction something with money that isn't yours, so you just bid until everyone's done, you just press A, and then you get the item, you walk to the gym leader, and he's like, okay, you can fight me now. And then you just fight him. I genuinely think Scarlet and Violet had some fun ones, like the emotion yoga. That one just fucking sucks. Like, that's the thing, it's like, interesting ideas, and the fact that they're different is cool, but all of them just fucking sucked. I'm sorry, like, I try to be as positive or as optimistic as I possibly can. At the very least, okay, I will say I just don't vibe with them, but like my immediate reaction, like my gut reaction is fuck it. Just fuck them. I just don't enjoy it. It's just my personal opinion, but yeah. Now feels like it's the swan song of the linear Pokemon formula, so now there's just a bit of like a weird post-mortem feeling when looking at this game I feel weirdly nostalgic for, which feels weird.
weird because it came out in 2019 and then I remember it was like 6 years ago and I'm old, my hairs are gray, and I'm sad.
That's actually kind of funny because I think this was before I dyed my hair black. So technically, this is actually more accurate because now my hair is closer to gray than it was than it was before. Technically, my hairs are drastically closer to being gray than they were when I made this short. So technically, I'm not wrong, but I'm not sad.
Especially after Scarlet and Violet, I feel this game deserves just a bit more love. So I might play this on stream someday to truly give it a second chance.
That's never gonna happen.
But what do you guys think?
I think, honestly, and so talking about the post-mortem thing, I really do think that in retrospect, we were way harsher on Sword and Shield than... I don't think... Here's the thing. I say that we were way harsher on Sword and Shield, and through a post-mortem, and especially after Scarlet and Violet, I vastly prefer linear Pokemon games than I do open world, at least compared to the games I have played. And like even then, like Legends Arceus, my favorite Pokemon game probably, outside of Black and White and Black and White 2. Like those are probably, like even then those are open zone. Those aren't open world. Those aren't really open world games in my opinion. They're like closer to like Xenoblade where they're open zone. But I don't know. I think just at the end of the day, I definitely feel like, you know, I can tell that like a lot of my takes were exaggerated. I know that because obviously you want people to keep watching and engage. Like I said, YouTube really only rewards you if you're extreme and exaggerated, but I try to keep that to a minimum. Like again, the only reason I do YouTube shorts, if I'm brutally honest, is just getting subscribers and just praying to God that will funnel into getting more people into the streams and stuff. That's really the only reason I do shorts. If I don't have to, I won't. Or unless I just want to do something like a shit post like Cheeto Freddy Fazbear or Right Paw Creep. Like that's just how I am. I do think, yeah, post-mortem after Scarlet and Violet, I think Sword and Shield deserves way less hate. But I think at the end of the day, I think it should, at worst, be a lot of justified criticism, because there is so much justified criticism with the game, with it being literally the most linear Pokemon game ever made, and just not even hiding it once. I do think, even though I do think Dexit was a good thing in my opinion, I'm still a firm believer that Dexit is good, and I do enjoy it, and God forbid I prefer it. I do think that should have been an excuse for them to actually put way more effort into their games. I do think that, and then I'm trying to think. Outside of that, yeah, honestly, that's probably it. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I don't think people should just immediately go back and just fall in love with this game. Like, I have a sweet spot for it, and I just wanted to talk that I have a sweet spot for it, despite all the criticism that the game had. I really think that's gonna be it. I don't know. I actually found your shorts through your stream. Oh, so vice versa? Hey, damn. Hey, you know, whatever works. But yeah, I'm hoping to make content again, but that will, it depends. I was supposed to hang with friends a while back. I have to message him real fast that I'm ending stream soon. Should be there in a few minutes. Ran a bit longer. Sorry. All right, there we go. You have something to pass on? All right, no worries. Go ahead. But yeah, just at the end of the day, I do think that my opinions I think they're still the same, but I think playing the game again and actually remembering the ups and the downs of this game, I still think it's I think it's a good 7 out of 10. If I had to give Pokemon Sword and Shield a score out of 10, I would give it like a 7. I wouldn't give it an 8. I'd give it a 7. Because there's a lot of justified criticisms about the game, like it doesn't run well, graphics aren't the best, and Pokemon animations are just kind of stilted, they're kind of lifeless. Even though I do have a soft spot for them. I think it's a 7 out of 10, but I do enjoy it. Like, it's a game I would still enjoy, and it probably would be the Pokemon game I recommend to people if they're, like, trying to start out in Pokemon. Like, I'd give them Black and White or Sword and Shield and just kind of be like, go ahead, try it out, see what you like. And we just kind of see. That or Emerald, maybe Emerald. I would probably do, yeah, either. I'd say if people were like, what's a good first Pokemon game? I would give them Black and White or Sword and Shield. Just Sword and Shield is the best one to give like them immediately, that they would most likely have the easiest like way to access, and then Black and White if they can go out of their way to get an emulator, or if they have a DS and can somehow afford a copy of the game. Stuff like that. Like, I would say it's still like the first Pokemon game I would recommend to someone, especially if they don't want to use emulators or don't want to buy Black and White right now, which is justified. But I wouldn't say it's like the best Pokemon game by a long shot. It's definitely a game I'm nostalgic for, and a game that I do enjoy and enjoyed with you guys. And we're gonna keep playing this game. Don't worry, we're gonna get the decks. We're gonna fill it out starting tomorrow. But I do still stand by what I say in the sense that it's not perfect. And I never would have claimed that it was perfect, but I definitely am a little more. I think I'm just more aware now than I was when I made the YouTube short, because the last time I played that game was when it launched, and I played it like 3 different times to like different degrees of variation. Like, oh yeah, the raids just fucking suck. I hate the raids. I hate them so much. Genuinely, the worst part about that game. Not even a question. But I do think there's a lot of really cool things about Sword and Shield. And I think there's some cool things Scarlet and Violet does, but at the end of the day, like, especially after playing the newest Pokemon game, this is by far not the worst Pokemon game ever. Like, not even by a long shot. Not by a long, in my opinion, not by a long shot. Yeah, I still kind of stand by what I say. And that was how long ago? Description. How long was that? February 21st. So that was literally a day after my birthday. Wow. Okay. March, April, May, June. Yeah, so about 3-4 months ago. So we technically beat the game 3-4 months after I posted this, which is kind of cool. But yeah. All right. That was kind of cool. Hey Gab, before it's time to call it, I have something to pass on. If you can somehow best Peony when the train is unlocked, you can get a completely obedient Suicune from the den. In a file I named mine Walter. Yeah, so fun fact, if you actually do so the Isle of Armor is relatively level locked. It's not what is it? It's not level capped, but it varies in level difficulty depending on how far you are in the game when you enter the Isle of Armor. It has level scaling, that's what it's called. So in the Isle of Armor, it has level scaling dependent on where you enter the game and stuff, which is really cool. And part of me wishes Pokemon actually did that for Scarlet and Violet. That would make the game genuinely just way better. But the sorry, brain hurt. I do think in Crown Tundra they don't level scale for some reason, and so you don't even have to win the one fight that is in the Crown Tundra that you have to get access to before you unlock the Dynamax Den. And the Dynamax Den, literally, you get a rental Pokemon, so you don't even have to worry about having a high-level Pokemon. You can get just a full team of legendaries before you even, like, leave, as soon as you leave the wild area. Like, it is insane how, like, immediately overpowered you can get if you have the DLCs. But again, most people beat the game before the DLC, so they never had to worry about that. But nowadays, it's like, oh, it's like how, like, literally, it's, if this game was Mario 64, people playing the DLC and getting access to that was just people figuring out how to BLJ. just to kind of like put it into like a different perspective. Like they just found the infinite money, infinite power. They found access to God mode at the first hour of the game, more or less. Level 80. Jesus fuck. And the thing is, when you catch those Pokemon in the what is it? When you catch those Pokemon in the, what's it called? When you catch those Pokemon in the Crown Tundra, in the Dynamax dens, they don't, what is it? I'm trying to think of the word, but I'm fucking stupid, so that's not helping. The thing is, like, only Pokemon of level yada yada can obey this trainer. That rule does not apply to the Pokemon that you catch in the Dynamax Den, so you can get just extremely overleveled Pokemon that you shouldn't have access to and shouldn't even listen to you. They'll be completely obedient, they'll do stuff like that. It is insane. It is fucking crazy. But yeah, to Crown Tundra, if you just want to beat the game, an already easy Pokemon game, go ahead, I guess. More power to you. But that is going to be it for me. I have to use the bathroom and then I have other plans tonight. But I'm really happy that we finished it off on such a high note. And again, I enjoy the fact that I was able to have like a nice little conversation and kind of like be able to retrospect on a game I've been wanting to replay genuinely for a very long time. I've been having a hankering to play this game again, at least play to the end. for like many years because it's been so long. And I'm happy that I finally got to do it again. And I mean, God knows we're going to do it again for the Sword exclusive lock some point in the future. If Switch 2 momentum has any lulling, which I kind of hope it does, but kind of hope it doesn't because I want the console to succeed, all things considered. At the end of the day, yeah. Sword and Shield, a solid 7 out of 10, but it's a good 7 out of 10. That's the thing. It's a good, like 7 out of 10 is still good. It's still a good game, It's just not like fucking groundbreaking or that like great, all things considered. But I'm happy that my opinion kind of still had some validity looking back in retrospect. Yeah. All right. That is going to be the end of it for me, gamers. I really appreciate everyone being here today. Y'all have been amazing. I hope everyone here has had a beautiful time, and I will do my best to make sure that I see you guys tomorrow. Starting tomorrow, we'll do a little bit of the post-game. I'm not sure if I'm going to do post-game. I kind of want to wait to do post-game very last minute. I don't want to do anything with it. So we'll see, but I'm gonna, my plans are I want to do catching first and then do the post-game, get Zamazenta as the final Pokemon for my journey, and then just be done with it, That's my idea, and then wait for the exclusives, the Sword exclusives when we do the exclusive lock sometime in the future. That's the plan. Starting tomorrow, we will have, after tomorrow, what is that? Tomorrow's the 1st. We will have about 5 days left. No, it's Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So we have 4 days, roughly 4 days to finish my challenge before the Switch 2 launches. So pray to God that we can do it. But I think we can. You gotta believe in me, chat. Send me your good vibes, please. I beg you. Anyways, I'm gonna head out, hang out with friends, and I'm gonna just prepare myself for the war that's about to begin. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, the next time I see ya, I will see ya. Bye-bye.